F5, hit the enter key.
Damn.
Hit the enter key again. Alright. We're here. We're live.
Wow.
Man, that was a lot of announcements that you just posted, Ballast. It'd be a shame if I were to delete them as a funny prank.
It would be a something if you did that, I guess. I don't know if it would be a shame.
It'd be a funny prank.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to open up my shirt in the Roll20. I opened up my dock because I gotta have a good dock. But
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
Man, people are quiet today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like we're pretty out of it today. I mean, not fully out of it, but just out of it. You know.
Hello, my name is Today. Yeah, I'm kind of quiet.
It seems today.
It would seem
Yeah,
my
what's
music is not working. Lovely.
Do you have the DBA Roll20 muted? Scarlet did.
I don't think so.
Alright, just
That's not
making
working
sure
for
your
me, but
options
that's
are
usually
open.
how it is.
I mean, it's working for me.
The music?
Yeah,
Oh,
could you just pause and start it?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there it
There
goes.
we go.
Thank you.
Y'all
Classic.
just out of style, out of sync, out of sight, as it were. It would seem.
Okay.
Out of
good.
sight,
Fancy
out of
pants.
mind.
Maybe
I'm
next time.
I'm not big enough to fit in the sink.
What do you mean not big enough to fit this? What?
Must be this tall to ride, you know.
You must be at least this tall to sink.
You know what they say. Better to.
I'm just so small that I fall through the atoms between the material of the sink.
Man,
Later,
it's a shame.
Nicorama.
It's a shame that we had to reset. I lost my finesseful tools.
Yeah.
Well, whatever will I do now whenever I need a tool with which to have dexterous nature with? Oh, right,
Only
I can
time
steal
will
the
tell,
Dexterous.
really.
Also, I asked
Well?
it before, I guess I'll wait till we actually get fucking loaded in and all that. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Alright, good. Alright, we've been live for 3 minutes that have passed by like a snail lightning. Hello everyone and welcome to Destruction Bench Agreement, episode 192, run 2, part something, run
8,
2,
the ocean, the dead.
Thank you. Yeah, we're only 2 parts away from the end, I think, is how that works. Welcome to DBA, our weekly tabletop RPG, running the anime campaign or Epithet System, in which each week there is a revolving door cast of players, player characters, GMs, co-GMs. Yeah. It focuses on DBA or Destruction Bench Agreement if you want to take the long way around. It's a fighting tournament you've seen shown in anime, but this is part 8 of 192, which is not focusing on the tournament, it's focusing on the Monochrome Castle. Roll credits.
Yo, we did it! We did it in 8 parts!
We have some players, starting with Ballast, who's streaming, by the way.
Hey, I'm Ballast. I'm streaming, by the way. Yeah, no, I'm playing Ensue. She's a gamer. Her epithet's basically like a PSP with like superpowers and shit, right? She's also trans and gay, and she has a coin flip on if she tells someone who can see all of timelines and shit. If she says something and it's awkward, and she now knows that it's a coin flip, which makes it more awkward.
And not only that, but that's keeping in mind little detail about us. That's also keeping in mind the dimensions that it's a second run, so she didn't tell them the first time, but now will the second time. Basically, it's even more common if you want to see it that way than just 50%.
Yeah, the thing is, and Cersei didn't ask for the amount of times in a first run. She was just asking in general, so she's just assuming it's the coin flip, you know?
Anyway, next up we have me. I'm the GM. Hi. Next up we have James.
Hi, I just gave myself brain freeze with frozen mango chunks. I'm James.
Mungo.
I will kill you. And it will be glorious. Anyways, I'm playing Alexander. He's also gay. He is not trans. He is vibing in the gay corner. Serene. Next.
And then it's Moomin.
Yeah, hi. I'm Moomin. I'm playing Eldon. He's never thought about his sexuality before. Never had the chance. I'm here.
That's super cool, Moomin. And last we have Roche.
There, gamers. It's me, Roche. You might recognize me from such really good, funny hits as Lizards. I'm here playing Wendro. They're absolutely gay, and they are probably not trans.
Well, only time will tell. And laster we have Sam.
Who rolled these credits down the hill? It took me forever to catch up to them. Hi. It's me, Sam. I'm a bit, you know the deal. I'm playing Gen. It's complicated. And also Ellen. It's even more complicated.
They're in the straight corner. It's fine.
Look at these losers. They're straight.
Lol.
Straight with, like, a few asterisks.
Listen, just because they're straight doesn't, and they're in italics, doesn't mean that we can't say that they're not straight, you know?
Look, I have no problem with Italians. I don't know why people keep saying that.
They're straight, but at an angle.
Speaking of an angle, here's my angle to pitch a baseball. What's on the baseball? Not baseball paraphernalia. It's actually a link to our Discord server. There it is! Home run! You're out! Click the fucking link.
Ballast. The joke of here's my pitch for fine dining was right there, but go off, I guess.
Listen, the word I heard was angle, and I had to go off of that one.
Fair enough. So
Don't say those words.
now, let's get to it, everybody. To catch people up a little bit, last time was difficult. The party encountered a roadblock of not knowing what to do, not wanting to commit any violent acts towards any of the people in the estate, but they didn't have too much of a choice. So, they called in Alucard, the head of the estate, upon Leola's... No matter how much she wanted to go about other ways of doing things, she understood that there is a point to which she has to put her own emotions aside. What happened at that point was a long conversation with Alucard about this place, about what to do, and ultimately how useful it was to you, the audience, the players, the party. I will... You may use your limited amount of free will in order to do such a thing.
Yeah.
Till then, let's get back to it, because as the red hourglass appeared, you would all find yourselves... Let me make sure this is done up right, actually. Yes. You would all find yourselves in a familiar place.
Wait. Oh my god. So there is official notes. Huh. May not be switched back due to cheating. Okay, so it's not that you count as cheating, Eldon. It's that he counted as... What? Why does he... What the fuck did he do to count as cheating?
Maybe it was trying. Maybe it was trying to do the anti-epithet bullshit to the chains.
I don't know. Anyway, he found one of the crystals out here, so I guess we should just double check before we do anything, just to make sure there's not like a one he missed before.
Right.
Sure. Let we scope the area.
Yeah, basically nothing.
Hey,
Just
I found a cool rock.
Monochrome rocks. Yeah, exactly. Literally. Monochrome rocks, not a lot of color in them.
Is it a pink rock or is it just a
What
rock?
color do you think it is? Holds up a gray rock.
We're looking for the pink ones.
I didn't
man.
say it
I'm
was
not
a
sure.
good rock. I said it was a cool rock. It's completely different. Anyway, sorry. I'm trying to calm down again. I'm sorry. Just as an aside, as we go over to talk to the weird Reaper guy thingy, right. Since we do have to fight Vantorius after the skeletons, do we want to do the thing that we did when we fought Vantorius before Royal, where Alexander just goes into my epithet, has some chocolate ready, and then force feeds it to her?
I think that would probably be a smart idea, especially depending on how we're doing by that point.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, by the end of the skeletons, that way we don't have to do it later.
I get the impression we're gonna have to get past her, like, instant kill attack first.
I mean, the thing is, like, we already know that that's the case, and if we just don't enter the courtyard, I don't think she'll use it, right?
Guess it depends.
Well, but she'll have it ready, though, like...
Yeah, but, like, I don't know
if she has it ready, I don't think she'd be forced to use the healing thing, like, before.
How do you say that works, Scarlet? I ask since I do have the mechanic, and, like, obviously I have my own internal interpretation, but just to make sure. Scarlet?
What were the exact mechanics again? Sorry.
The Disciple Vantorius copy and action used against her passive. If we tried to force feed her chocolate before she got off her death beam, would that override the death beam?
No, it would not, because that is its own fight.
Okay.
Little bit meta-contextual, but I'll give that one to you.
All right, no, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know you deleted it. Were we able to touch the letters before or was it like a Doom sort of asset where it sort of?
Yeah, it was a Doom asset where it was just always facing towards you. Trying to touch it would just result in your hand phasing through it.
Right.
Lucky.
So then, as we go in, let's think about this here.
Yeah.
What are our plans? We're gonna who are we going to first, so to speak?
I think we should because the thing is, so we do have all the Septa's Edge and the Whip Claw and all that shit, right?
Yep.
I think we should go to Royal first, personally speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously after the fucking quote-unquote tutorial fight, I guess, considering.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to say, just go and deal with Sundown first again, I don't want to, like, set a negative precedent for the rest of the four.
The thing with it, right, is that we still don't know where Sundown's last crystal is, and I feel like we should get a head start on getting everyone pacified before we try to figure out where it is, considering...
Yeah, no, like I said, like if we go through him first, I feel like we're just gonna, unless we really want to try and talk him down, I feel like we'd just set a negative precedent for the rest of the 4, and it'd just be all that much harder to like, deal with them in like a meta sense, you know?
Right.
Here's the thing, right? Let's go through this in order, because the very first person we're going to meet is Callie.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
other
aside
than-
from him, points to the
Yes,
car
yes.
where the man is just waiting.
well,
Is
aside
Callie, is Callie even gonna like want to fight us since we have the whip claw?
see, that's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah. Because the thing is, the number one thing that she was getting upset with us for was that we weren't vampire hunters because we didn't have a whip claw, so it wasn't known whether or not we were all, like, even capable to go in there. Considering we have a whip claw, she might recognize, hey, strength begets strength, and in such a way it's like, oh, okay, more vampire hunters. Maybe she'll be more inclined to talk to us. Maybe she might get a little bit testy and be like, no, I'm killing the vampire first. You can go fuck yourself. Spin revolver. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, Eldon. You didn't get a chance to meet her. There's this chick with blue hair. She has like a lot of fucking guns.
Okay.
Pronouns.
And pronouns. Her pronouns are she, hers. We can probably have I've revealed by saying it repeatedly.
What?
Blue hair and pronouns. And we've been saying she, her a lot.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know why that. Yeah, okay. I don't know why
Either
you had to
way.
confirm it like that, but yeah.
So after we speak to Calestis, we should think. How many of us think that she's going to freak out and attack us if she feels that we're like vampire hunters?
I get the feeling like she's going to, considering the whole her thing is like she's trying to prove herself. She'll get frustrated that other hunters are here and be like, I could take them on my own. I bet you guys aren't even actually strong enough and still try to fight us anyway. If it is a quote-unquote unavoidable fight, I feel like that's how they would quote-unquote change the dialogue.
Yeah, I think the plan is we meet her in the foyer. She'll start talking, be like, "Who are you? What's up with you? You're not even. Why are you here? It's dangerous for you." Then one of us should take out the whip claw, at least. And be like, hey, we have credentials here. Come on. And then maybe she'll back down. Like, I think that's the best course of action.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Who's,
sorry, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask, just in case this is a thing, does anyone want to be designated talker with her, or, like, does anyone not care?
I feel like for the sake of having the whip claw, it should be either me, you, or Gen. Because you and I have immeasurably a lot of power. Gen has the vibe of a vampire hunter, you know?
Yeah, Gen is a strapping young fighter.
I
don't know
do
about
also have
strapping,
this
he just
gun.
he has the fucking, like, coat and shit. Like, that feels like a vampire hunter coat.
I mean, I guess I'm willing, although I'm not. Maybe
Also,
I'm
like, a
not much of
vampire
talker.
hunter having, like, a ghost attached to them, I could see that as, like, an aesthetic.
I do have this gun that is meant for killing undead.
Well, that works.
Yeah, but the thing
You
is
do
that,
have scars.
yeah, but, like, that's not, like, the whip claw, you know? I feel like she would just, like, oh, yeah, that means you're just an amateur or whatever, you know?
We're showing the whip claw and like our best foot forward.
I mean, if that's the case, we could just have Gen hold the weird gun. Again, I feel like Gen looks the part the most.
All right, let's go.
Eldon
to the
looks
car.
down at his green sweater vest. I guess you have a point.
Hey, what's this? It's us.
Yeah, just, where is it?
And so she squints. She seems like she's concentrating. I can almost hear nothing. Does that mean there is nothing?
Knocks on the side of the car.
Come in!
They are holding hands.
Hi, we're back.
Hello, Kaelestis is sitting on the little seat here doing a crossword.
Hey, Kale.
Hello.
So,
So, how did everything go? Scale of 1 to 10.
like a 5.
I think like a solid 6.
I think it was a solid, 8. I mean, I don't know. Didn't go
no,
that
we
bad.
killed 2 people. I would say that tracks some points, buddy.
Oh, well, listen, I thought it was the conversation.
I was mainly
No,
talking
like
about the conversation with the guy running the place.
The
See,
conversation went well.
The conversation with Alucard went great. I think, as an overall experience, sort of mid, but that conversation was good.
See, my assumption was he was talking about the run, but that is fair. I just want I think bigger picture on for games, I guess. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, either way, we're back. We're trying to figure things out here.
Mm-hmm.
Figured
Fair
it's best to talk to you.
How kind. Well,
also, we're
I
gonna need to
am.
deal with skeletons again.
I can switch the parry app if you want.
That'd be appreciated.
Also, just well, what do you want to talk about? Please come in, make yourselves comfortable.
Sure.
Alright.
Also, just as a quick aside, as we all settle in, you would agree that Gin seems like the most disposition of based to be like a vampire hunter looking guy, right?
I mean, I think so.
I think so too.
She's got the jacket.
I just wanted an outside party opinion on it, just so it wasn't just me,
More
So-
than fair.
By the time we go in there, are you going to hop in through a window?
I can do that again if you want. Though I was thinking of solving this first.
Solving what?
Oh, I mean, you go ahead.
He holds up the crossword.
Oh. Is it just did
Um,
it get unwritten, or is this a new crossword?
This is a new one.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever we're going through, I don't think Kaelestis is affected by it.
I mean, he got moved back. I don't obviously he doesn't get reset like the ones in the council, but I don't know exactly
Well, I mean, did you move back here yourself, or do you not remember how you got here?
One moment I was in there, the next I was here, so back in the car.
Yeah, no,
So,
Alucard
okay.
was saying that he gets teleported back because the game he's the shopkeep guy, so he has to be here.
Ooh, this one's spooky themed.
I mean, you say that, but the word that I just got was molecular, so whatever.
Science
That's
is
scarier than
terrifying.
science, yeah. See, he gets it.
So,
She?
She gets it, sorry. My brain is in goo right now.
So, currently we're thinking, on first and foremost entering the castle and then a pecking order, which, I mean, I know you mentioned before you don't have much to weigh in on, but this is just sort of an update of the situation as it is. We're probably going to talk to the vampire hunter, try and get her to be calm, because last time she attacked us. By the way, actually, could you actually potentially run checks on any of the people that we come across to see if there's any information about them we can glean from outside sources?
Well, believe you me when I said that I wish that I could, but I don't have service here.
Got it.
Yeah,
Alright.
As an aside, just in case you want to check the trunk or whatever, since you weren't labeled as the quote-unquote shopkeep, and you already there was the one weird fucking rocket or whatever you gave to Robin, maybe there's there might be a crystal inside there now as a new game plus thing, or if
Yeah,
just
no,
in
I
case
was-
there's any new weird inventory you got, I guess.
I was gonna
I can check.
ask because considering Alucard said you're supposed to be like a shopkeeper of sorts, I don't know, you might weirdly somehow be able to sell us like one of the pages we're looking for.
Fair enough. I'll take a quick look.
Just kind of whispers to Gen. Is it just me, or does he feel like? Does he look like, now that we're like fully in the game? Does he look like a Doug to you? I don't know. He feels like he should be called Doug right now.
Sorry, wait, a dog?
Yeah, no. It sounds like he just looks like he has the vibe of a guy. It just cuts in as he steps back in.
It's all weapons.
It's all weapons. All right.
So
What sort of weapons are in there?
Kalestis looks at you with, like, this semi-playful look. What kind of weapons aren't in there is a better question.
Okay.
What about a whip claw? She says jokingly.
I think I've seen that before.
It pulls out her own. Yeah, I mean that was the, yeah.
Yeah. Well then. So yeah. You haven't had anything updated other than... Wait a minute, actually, as a question, how did you get the wrecking crew ordered if you don't have service?
You misunderstand. I cleared up the paperwork for you to be able to use it.
Okay, no, I understand. You didn't ask anyone for it. It was already here. You were just... Got it.
Platinum Crash doesn't go anywhere without assuming there's going to be a party.
Yeah, we still have that, right? Like, we didn't lose that? Gen, you have it?
I would be incredibly upset if you did lose it. Again, you still have it.
The ammo did restore, right?
Yeah, seemingly.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
What is
I
it?
didn't think we did lose
the
it.
rocket
but
launcher
go on.
we've been dragging around on some maps.
Yeah, no, I left it outside. I was too bulky to bring into the car.
For Moomin's sake.
Yeah,
I see.
by the way, I know we've acquainted you two. Apparently Robin got kicked out for being a cheater. And so, you know, our friend Eldon is here.
It's
Hello.
According to Alucard, it is a circumstance beyond understanding, an exception amongst exceptions, etc., etc. It was not supposed to happen.
I don't want to meet the thing that made it happen.
I mean, I think you already have.
What do you mean?
Draws a card from his fucking...
his deck.
Yeah, the weird shadow thing, or static man that comes out when he draws his card. He just points to this. Pretty sure he's the one that does all this stuff.
Oh. I didn't think it would be him. I thought it was like, because it labeled Robin as a cheater and then brought you in.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't really matter either way, you know. Again, other than theoretically, if we really need to, we might be able to beat the shit out of Eldon as a secret boss, since he's not supposed to be here. But regardless of that, no, that's what, because Alucard was saying. Because Alucard was saying that you have to fight him unless there's a secret boss, and because Eldon's not supposed to actually be here, that theoretically means that he might be able to be counted as a secret boss. Not that we do count him as that, and not that he actually does. It just maybe that's the case. You know?
That's a weird fringe case.
He's not supposed to be here. Of course, it's a weird fringe case.
Regardless.
Anyway,
You know, for the sake of ease, before we get going, just so that potentially dealing with the all of the sundown stuff isn't as much of an issue. Do you have any like electric-based weaponry we can just hand around the party?
Hand around is a little bit of an asterisk, but I might be able to get you situated.
See, that's good. Sorry, go on.
He gets some files from the drawers here.
That's good
What's
thinking, though. I don't think sundown is going to be a problem. He gets this wry smile on his face.
Probably not, but better safe than sorry.
Other than that, actually, you wouldn't happen to just have, like, handcuffs or a way to contain someone or, like, something that, like, could tranquilize / like, unstrengthen someone?
No, I have my fists, and that's about as close as I can get to things that, knock people out.
Alright. I was just trying to see if maybe, theoretically, there was, like, some kind of, like, rope we could do to tie this guy up, because, I mean,
I could just make rope.
well, I mean, yeah, but, like, if we have access to rope, then you don't need to make it, and then it's simpler.
Well, it doesn't
It's
sound
mainly
like he has
because,
rope.
yeah. It's just the main thing is, we're pretty sure whenever we, like, beat someone in this place, there is some fate or circumstance that will cause them to die instead.
Hmm. I apologize to inform you that this is a bit of a weird situation from what you've been telling me, and I don't know how much I can do to help.
It's fine. I mean, you're here and helping us anyway. I mean, you're doing your best.
Well, nonetheless.
Right, so back on to the Periapt. Which one do we want to just deal with the skeletons, or do we just want to skip the skeletons?
I think we should probably just skip them if we can. Especially if Calestis is going to be, like, entering the achievement room anyways in a bit, once he finishes this puzzle.
I mean, even, like... Yeah, no, like, we can just have it set to deal with skeletons, and then... when Calestis is, like, in the manor a little bit later, switch it back to something else. Like, the skeletons aren't hard, but I'd rather not waste unnecessarily, like,
I just
resources
didn't know
on
if
them.
Windra wanted to make another skeleton guy or whatever.
Oh, that's fair.
I have my own. I mean, I'm fine with. Actually, I haven't seen him. Maybe I should bring him out. Alright, one moment. He puts his hands together and he takes a second. As he's gonna. Actually, real quick, he might be big, so I'm gonna step outside real quick.
Okay.
What?
Listen, I don't know. I made
Skeleton
a
guy was small. I don't. What?
But
Listen.
he fused it with a couple things.
Yeah, I
What-
fused
he-
it with a
what?
couple of
I
things.
didn't. What? I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, no, I can take my summons and I can fuse them. So I mean, I just did and made a new royal guard. Let's see him. All right,
Alright.
come forth, Viscount Tea Time, and he's gonna summon Viscount Tea Time.
Yay!
So if they're made of part skeleton, do we really want to do the skeleton banishment?
No, they're
then?
not. They're not a skeleton. They're a Dracolich. It's different. In a puff of like smoke and like soul energy, this little guy appears.
I don't know. He looks pretty bony to me.
Oh, he's cute!
Why?
Why is he wet?
Hiya!
I am not wet. Thank you.
Why you
My
look
name.
wet?
No, he's
He looks
cute.
off to the side. Think of me what you will. My name is Viscount Tea Time. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wendro, like, kind of looks a bit, like, disappointed. Well, good to meet you. Pat.
So you're sure he would survive a skeleton annihilating effect, huh?
We could check.
It's not. He is. Listen. He's not a skeleton. It's theoretically a different classification, I think.
I mean, even if you
Theoretically.
consider it a different classification, we don't know if the Periapt does, because, like, you know, monsters are within types, and a Dracolich is still of the skeleton-y undead category.
By that not, I'm not going to bring it up. Do what you will.
What do you do?
Magic.
What the fuck did you put in him that made him magic?
Oh, there's a magical girl staff. Don't you see it?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
I thought that was just like him holding the thing. I didn't know that was like.
see, that's not a... I guess it's not the wand itself. I guess the wand kind of fused into them, and now they're just kind of like... Because I put a dragon scale in there, magical girl wand of... what was it? Friendship and, radiation. Yeah, that one. And then, a skeleton.
Why is he so big?
That's a lot of things, I guess.
Those are. I saw that scale. That was like she pulled up like a fucking two fingers very slightly apart. That shit was not that big.
Well, if it has a dragon scale, then, like, I mean, dragons are normally pretty big. That could have been a big contributor to the size.
Listen, I don't really control how they come out or how they look. I think it's just based on general sort of things, and I'm pretty sure the wand was, like, kind of big, and the skeleton could, like, become pretty large. So I think it was mainly those two for the size, and then the dragon is the general sort of vibe here. I think they just kind of hit a bit of a growth spurt.
So I think, yeah, we're going with the skeleton one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Well, yeah, let's see if he just gets banished, I guess.
Yeah.
It would really suck if he got fucking banished. I mean, I put in all this effort.
I mean, we could just change it off and you could summon him again, couldn't you?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Last time I couldn't summon the skeleton again.
That's because he was still on it.
Galestus. Here is the Periapt.
He's just watching this scene.
How does he react to Viscount Tea Time?
More scrutiny than any noticeable emotion.
I see.
He takes it, does a little spin, hands it back. It's soapstone, and it doesn't banish him.
I feel rather fine.
I mean, we all have skeletons inside us, and the Periapt
Yeah, but
doesn't
we're
get rid
not
of those.
made of skeleton. We just have them. That's like different.
Well, I mean, you could argue that he just has a skeleton inside him now as well.
Listen, I don't know. He's literally a Dracolich. He's part skeleton monster.
So are you.
I'm not a... What?
You're part skeleton monster.
All of this unflattering talk about my identification is rather great, but can we actually get a move on?
Man, this one's a dick.
They do a little Cinderay look away.
Wondro, whatever you were trying for, this ain't it.
Listen, come
Wait,
on.
why is this the first one that can talk?
I mean, I do think he's cute, but I think I prefer the cake one.
Oh wait, no, the cake one could talk. You're right.
Yeah, no, more of them can talk. It just they typically don't. I mean, come on, guys, give him a chance. He's like.
He's literally made of radiation. I would rather he stay away from me.
He reminds me of that emo kid that bullied me in middle school.
I promise that at least for you lot, I'm safe to touch, though I'm mainly here just to advise Wendro. So do with me what you will.
Yeah, that sounds great, buddy.
Alright. Nice to have you, I guess.
At the compliment, at the great to have you, he looks away in that same manner again.
Baka.
He's just nervous.
I don't know if it's nervous or he has like a weird I'm not gonna even say it because he has like weird lizard ears. He probably would hear me.
He like pauses and looks at this tree. He touches it. It sort of like corrodes a little bit.
Ugh.
Okay, that's how that works.
He literally doesn't even know how he works yet. That's terrifying. He's made of
And he's supposed
radiation.
to
I
be
mean,
an
did you know how
advisor?
you worked when you were first born?
I didn't have any radioactive superpowers when I was a fucking infant.
Okay, but assume that you did. Would you have known how that worked?
I don't know. I pulls up her epithet, taps. Oh yeah, I mean, when I unlocked my epithet, it did have a bit of a tutorial. So I would say more than it does.
You had a tutorial for your epithet.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like she rolled really high on her base stats, so it's she grounds proficiency as a child very quickly.
Yeah, so then we go on. Yippee! Tea time, baby!
Is tea time gonna fit behind the walls?
I sure hope he doesn't.
Doesn't.
Behind
I mean, definitely does.
behind the what?
So we cut to this part, right? The skeletons are banished as they were last time, but
Where'd he go?
you come up to here. He's following. He's following behind you. He's been burning a couple of hedges to radioactive ash. However,
Greetings, interlopers!
Hello, Vantorius.
Oh god, they know my name!
Curls up.
And we know that you're doing the hyper blast, so you better not.
Nuh-uh.
We'll be
Yeah.
we'll be around to talk to you a little bit later, okay?
Ellen, don't get
No.
in the way again. Okay, there we go.
No. No.
Eldon, get behind the wall
Hey.
now.
Alden, get behind the wall! Alden!
My internet
Alden!
died. Hold up.
It's just buffering.
I can't believe we're going to die because Moon's alive.
I'll move him.
My internet
Alright.
just reconnected as you're all yelling at me to get behind the fucking wall. What's going on?
Look, now, here's the thing. If you were to be charging a hyper-powerful death blast, you would
Which
tell
I'm not,
us,
by
right?
the way. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
doing that.
You haven't been doing that for like half an hour, is what you're saying?
No, I've not been doing that at all.
Alright, so if I come out, right, if I show you my hand, you won't
Uh-huh.
blast me to ribbons?
Oh, 0% chance of that happening.
Alright, I'm coming out.
I don't know. That sounds like a pretty cheap move for a witch. I don't know.
Wendro is like gonna make footstep sounds, right? Like he's moving behind the wall, and then he's gonna make like a sound like he's about to like jump out, to try and like psych her out into using it.
Vantorius is holding an immense amount of power, but is not psyched out.
Damn.
Damn what?
It's just gonna.
Where are you?
It's
Come
gonna
out.
throw a rock from behind the wall to like clatter over here.
Alright.
I guess I'll roll for it just for the sake of it. Oh,
Aw.
and you know what? Just for the speaking of just for the sake of it, maybe I throw some more rocks. Who knows? Okay, thank God.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's funny, right? Because like as this happens, like
I found. There you are!
as a massive world of light blast goes across the entire place.
See, Elva, this is why you should be behind the wall.
Wow, okay. That one was a little bit.
The walls are obliterated, and Vantorius is just there.
Alright, we can talk about this. Listen.
Yeah, no, let's
Yeah.
talk.
Now I'm
We
listening.
want to talk.
Alright,
Don't
Alright,
take a second
alright.
Death laser attack.
No,
it
it's only if you
goes a
got
little
someone
something
got
like
hit and
this.
survived.
Yeah, it goes a little something like this, right? This isn't over!
And then she flies away.
Ah, okay, no talking.
Yeah, no, and then the next time we see her is in the room that you showed up in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then we can, talk with her.
Time like takes a moment, looks up. Wish I could do that.
What, fly?
No, do the death beam.
Just looks
I
to
mean, they do it enough
Windrow like,
practice.
do you have a fucking handle on this one?
Hey,
So, like, we should
hey.
like get inside, right?
Hey, come on. You can't deny if you had that death beam, it'd be useful.
Not if I had to charge for half an hour first. And if
Well,
I
I
got
mean, I don't
moved a
know.
centimeter, it wouldn't work anymore. That sounds like a pretty situational effect.
Here's the thing, right? Who's to say that charge time isn't gathering power? I mean, T-time has nuclear energy inside of them. I mean, it might work.
I mean, realistically speaking, with how long combat tends to take, sometimes it wouldn't be too awful.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Like, combat takes like a minute.
I think I
Alexander,
might just
you
have a distorted
walking up?
sense of time because, like, you know,
Oh.
like,
Also,
ghosts and all.
Windrow, you say he's a nuke. Yeah, no. If a nuke fired that, that's literally called using a fucking atomic warhead. I think that would be a war crime, actually.
Well, I mean,
Let's
he doesn't...
go in!
I'm not sure I like calling Vantorius a war crime.
What? I'm saying if
No,
it was a
we're-
nuclear death beam.
Oh.
Inside we go!
Inside you
Yay!
I can't believe you. Yeah, see, what did I tell you
Ignore the
guys?
portion.
The moment Scarlet got a luck roll, she was gonna 20 all over us. I was right.
Indeed.
Oh. Septum, what is he doing here?
You need to wake up.
Where is he? So many assets. So many time.
Why is
Oh,
there
there
a
I
blood
am.
splatter? Was that there before? I don't
Yeah, that was
remember.
there before.
Okay.
Yep.
Whose blood is this?
I think we asked and we have no clue.
Huh.
It's just like blood.
Alright,
You know,
let's...
sometimes mansions
Wasn't
just
there a
like have
statue
them
here
for
before?
effect.
Didn't Windrose bring that one to life?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's always there. Just assume that it's there, it's just that, like, we fuck with a lot of assets. So.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep,
Half
yep.
a second, I thought we
Um,
crossed timelines briefly.
Exactly.
No.
Alright.
no.
So T-time, I think for this conversation, you should stay just like I'm going
Far away.
to stand.
Alright, so is Eldon gonna give the weird monster hunting gun again?
Oh, yeah, here.
I will stand just out of
Yes,
sight, but I will be behind you all the way. Oh, Master Alexander, as a question for you. Would you like something to make you look a little more intimidating?
James.
Oh, my brain did not register that he was talking to me. Just Alexander slow head creak towards this creature. I think I'm good.
They, like, take a moment. They reach into their, like, cloak, and they take out, you know, a pretty immaculate and clean, like, skull mask. That's, like, a cool little dragon skull mask thing. Just, like, offers it over.
Hesitates, looks to
I'll take it if you
Windrow.
don't want it.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine.
Slowly takes it. Okay, bud.
Speaking of pre-combat prep, just ahead of time, Ensue steps up right next to Alexander. I just want to get at least one clown out ahead of time, just in case, you know.
Oh, right.
It's a -1 to cost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just
There we go. There's my aura.
let's see, and just to make sure if multicast forcefully procs or not. It does not, so I just spend 3 and get 1 clue. Just wanted to, just in case, you never know. Alright. Yep.
Well, no time like the present. Let's go on in.
Alright. Again, you should take lead since you're the quote-unquote professional.
And
Yeah.
yeah, take point.
Oh wait, I'm also gonna get this out of the way too as well. Since we're, you know, which one is it? Excuse me? Yeah. Oof.
Well, unsurprisingly, you know the deal by this point. You cross the threshold and someone's there. The moment you do, they turn around. And who the hell might you be?
Alright, let's get this over with. Vampire hunters or whatever.
Vampire hunters do not put an or whatever at the end of their job title.
Maybe you don't.
What was that?
Come
Whatever.
on. Turns back towards the door. Everyone else might as well come in too.
Well, greetings.
Sup?
Hi! More people! Cool. Hi, how's it going? Name's Callie.
I think we should maybe formally introduce ourselves. My name's Wendro. Wendro takes out the whip claw. Spins it around a
You
little
son of
bit.
a... Keep going.
No, I'm waiting for her to have that reaction.
Which she does, but she just sighs and bites her tongue a bit. So they didn't trust me that I didn't trust that I could do this alone, huh? Sent fucking dime a dozen motherfuckers like you because they can't trust one of their own.
Don't know who you're talking about.
Motherfucker, where else did you get the whip claws? Dumbasses?
Either way, we're supposed to be non-invasive here. We're gonna let you do what you want. We're just going to be making our own rounds here, and theoretically, if it comes
Say the
to it...
people holding the whip claws. Fuck my
mean-
life.
You also have a whip claw, right?
Yeah.
You're just
And
as
they
skilled as
don't
the rest
send
of us.
people in. Shut up. They don't send people in vampire-infested places to do their own thing. So from where I'm sitting, you either stole those or you think I'm a toddler. And, well, I got bad news for you, bub.
Listen, we know about your guns, etc., etc. Listen, we don't really need to go through all this, right? Yes, we're also vampire hunters. Yes, we're also here to do the fucking job. Yes. Christ.
Christ.
Listen, we're not the ones that sent ourselves here. We got sent here, you know?
Well, that means the rest of the family still doesn't believe that one of their own can do a good fucking job. But sure, I guess. She, after a few moments, forcefully holsters her revolver. Sure then. You were down for a vampire hunting job. I'm not stupid enough to think that the logs wouldn't hire people who ain't capable, I guess. But make no mistake, I'm gonna be the one to land the last hit. I'm gonna be the one to kill the vampire. Alone, okay?
Alright.
Says your finger guns.
Have fun with that.
Sounds absolutely goddamn wonderful. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. All due respect, see you never, fuckos. As she, strikes the whip claw on the above chandelier and, does her usual.
So, like,
Well,
what's your
well.
bet on her survival rate should she run into him?
I mean, considering how Alucard was saying, and considering we like we didn't like fully beat her. We only got her like stage 2. I think that he could probably fucking shit stomp her. I'm gonna be honest, but we'll get to that when we get there.
So that went better than I had thought. It seems that as of current, she doesn't like the fact that more people with whip claws are here, but she's not angry enough to cause a fuss.
Because if she caused a fuss, that would be going against her mission statements. Like, I get it.
I think it's her family more than that. She seems to be very hung up on that one.
It's the same thing.
Also, tosses the gun back to Eldon. I tried to warn you guys. I'm not much of a conversationalist.
Yeah, no, like I was telling that to Alexander. Yeah. If we somehow fuck up and need to do this again, we need to like coach next time, buddy. That was fair. I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad.
See, here's the thing.
I probably should have like told Pete. I'm usually the face of, like talking to people when we do stuff.
I don't think you did terribly. I mean, you put on
shit.
Feel. Sorry, you go first, Wondro.
See, I think that you nailed the vibe of sort of like, yeah, I've done this a time or two, and it's just sort of like whatever, it's my job, sort of a thing. So I think that was a pretty good vibe, though.
Your interactivity with the prompts were not as good though. Like that was not a. You had the character right, you just didn't know your lines, type of thing. You know.
He takes out a notepad and starts writing a few things down.
Well, I dare say that went well.
Yeah. Just kind of, and so you're just kind of looking at the ceiling.
Ugh.
Man, that not being on the floor is so much nicer. We can actually walk safely here now.
That is true.
Hey,
that is very true.
We've now gone and done this. I think, here's my idea. I think maybe one of the easier things we could do, like, I know we want to go to Royal first, but Royal is a bit difficult. We can probably just go to the sisters, ask them to cook something, walk past them, get the cake, bring it to Kepri. Maybe not talk with the sisters just yet, but just have that sort of figured out.
Well, you know what, you're right. I never actually got, like, a fucking full serving of nuggies. That sounds like a great idea.
After they do that, I do have a thing with my coffee now, where I have one that acts like an anti-coffee, basically, where it makes you tired if you drink it. So I could just give them that after we have them make the nuggies, that might help.
Wait a minute.
What?
I missed something absolutely important. We need to go upstairs first. Wendro starts going.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, and I agree.
I'll go along. Oh, is it Chalky?
Also, Ellen looks over to Alexander. If you have a thing that, like, reverse coffee, make people tired, I think that might help Sebi get some sleep.
I didn't consider that, but that is another thing. That might also work. I could try.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a plan then.
Yeah.
Alright, slides away from the goo man.
We are going to the chalk room.
Chalk.
Wait, should we go to the chalk room or check the knocks on the door for the progress room, quote unquote?
One sec. Let me just Oh, that's hiding. Roll20. Come on, the fog is coming. The fog is coming.
Oh my god!
I swear to God!
Oh no! No, it's consuming us all.
We didn't cheat.
So this is
already.
the effect of Robin's cheating.
Alright.
Yeah, you just creak open the door. Kalis is there. He just waves.
Alright, do we want to switch it back to something else now that he's in here and so on?
Probably a smart idea.
Yeah.
Wendro! Do you want to change the parry app thingy?
Your choice.
You're the one that has it!
Oh. He looks in his pocket. So I do.
Here, I can grab it, bring it over to them.
On pass.
Yep. Alright, I'll be back.
So, what's in here?
There you go.
One second. Let me get the associated riddle.
Oh. A riddle.
From the chalkboard.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Wendro reacting.
Right, so okay.
Whenever
Hey, isn't that the one you guys already solved?
I don't recall seeing this one before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ensosu solved this one, right?
Wendro looks to Alexander a moment.
What? Or maybe it was you? I don't know, I wasn't active.
Well... Alright, here's the thing. He, like, rubs his head a little bit. Wait, did that chalkboard just, like, send a message to us? He says with emphasis, looking at Alexander.
Wait, what? Turns looks? Wait, oh yeah, that got added to the end.
Yeah, as it wrote what in response to, oh, this is the one we already solved, right?
Oh, right.
Huh. Do you talk?
Yes, I do, it responds.
Oh.
I'm assuming it
Cool.
responds in the chalk, or is it speaking aloud?
It would be difficult for me to speak out loud for reasons that I imagine are apparent if you strike a gaze my way.
Well, this riddle, I'm something of a person that enjoys them, so I think... What would this riddle be? Answers?
Close, it
Questions?
responds.
Knowledge, then?
There we are. It erases the board, puts down an ellipsis. I'll think on another one, just give me a mo.
Oh, okay.
Hey, and so Sue Eldon. Lestis is back.
Man, you really fucking climbed up the fucking wall quick. How the fuck did you do that?
Wings.
Right. You know, also, us having to deal with Ventorius probably also... You know, sorry, give me a second. Changes the music. I wasn't really feeling the vibe of that one. This one's better.
Greetings again.
Hi.
Just kind of looks as Tea Time enters the doorway.
This music playing. Oh god, he looks like a Yick enemy.
Right.
Yeah, so, I think we wanted to do a Dawnstone Periapt,
Yeah.
swap it out.
More or less.
I can do that.
There you go.
Much appreciated. As he just switches it. Hands back over.
Also, we did just manage to checkpoint past Calais, which that was fucking... Thank God. I did
That's
not
good to
want
hear.
more bullet holes today. Okay, actually, you know what? That's enough of that one. Let's go with the Jet Sterling's track.
You need to look for a bit, but 1 second.
Is it wise to put on the Dawnstone one, considering, well, it applies to our enemies?
Yeah, it does, but like when they're very low.
You just gotta get them down fast enough and it won't matter.
I suppose it's good information.
No.
Damn, weird.
Yeah, no, I don't hear it.
Maybe it's because Jet escaped. Maybe it's because he escaped. The track no longer works.
Yeah, that one just doesn't work for
This one
reasons that I
doesn't,
don't fucking get. Sorry.
God damn you, Robin!
Just switches it to the Jet Sterling one. It's not working. He hits it a couple times. It's still not working. Maybe it's busted. Maybe that means we don't have to deal with that puzzle anymore. God, I hope that's the case. I hate that puzzle. It was well made, but it was frustrating. Sorry, that one just got me. Sorry.
It's all fine.
So fuck. Sorry. But yeah, no, I think the Dawnstone's the best one for the situation, considering it doesn't make us have a time limit of 2 minutes before we all die a gruesome death. And the other ones are just like, I don't, that's not really that good. You know?
Yeah. I mean, do you guys know what the Pearlstone one does?
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything.
I assume it's the base state.
Yeah, no, it's like the 0, and then you work off from that.
Okay.
Maybe having it on would be useful in a sense to... Maybe it's one that we should have on to deal with situations that we might not know about. It seems the most vague.
I mean, Calestis, you got like the weird vibes on it. Do you feel anything with it?
I don't know, but he shrugs. I'll do whatever you whatever you want from me, I suppose, you know?
Well, then you're the one holding it, so I guess you could choose between the weird nothing or the Dawnstone, I guess.
I'll stick with the Dawnstone for now.
Right.
I guess we'll just come back if we need to change it, you know.
Also, I don't think
take out the crossword again.
I don't think I asked. Just drags the weird gun that's on the floor. Do you know what kind of gun this is? Just plops it in front of Calestis.
That one's a sort of slug launcher, if anything. I'm sure that it has a kick of a mule, so use it at your own risk.
And so she's gonna check how much ammo it has, if any.
4 bullets.
Yeah, might as well. We didn't actually pick it. We just kind of left it on the floor like idiots last time. She just picks it up and just starts carrying it around.
Do as you will. I'm not your mom or dad.
God, I hope not. That would be a weird plot twist.
Roll for mom or dad.
No.
I hate the idea of, like, Eldon is like, I'm gonna roll to see if Calestis is genetically related to me because I'm a time traveler or something.
So anyway, right, back over here. The music has changed, and it's in the back of your head, and it's a little bit obnoxious, and there's the riddle.
What did they do over there?
Which color?
Yeah, the whiteboard erases the question. Alright, I see I'm going to need to be a bit more creative when it comes to this. Ellipsis. You guys... How about... go for a bit. I will try to write something out.
Okay. Well, this is a fun little thing. I like you, chalkboard.
He draws a little smiley face. It's very tiny.
Nod.
Eldon, are you gonna leave the room? The music won't change back if you don't.
Oh.
Takes quote unquote Alexander's hand
Yep.
and goes out. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm bad. This altar, I forget his name.
Yancey.
Yancey. Hey there, Yancey.
Oh, hi.
Didn't notice the switch. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Just was kind of zoning a bit, you know.
Got it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can't help noticing there's a ring now.
Oh yeah. I guess I didn't know that you didn't share memories or so on.
Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Wendra like smiles a little bit. I proposed I proposed to Alexander when we were having a moment in one of the rooms. It was the one with the barrels and so on.
Yeah, the Barrel City room. Right.
Yeah. Do you like it?
It's nice.
I don't necessarily know how soul binding works with multiple people.
Shrugs.
So I'm just going to assume that this is just sort of a thing that's on you guys unless you sort of don't want it to be. So, you know, pat. Do we
Understood.
When we re-meet with the group, do we want to, you know, pretend like you're Alexander? Do we want to introduce you formally?
For the time being, I don't care either way, so it's probably just easier to do it with Alexander, you know?
Okay. Pat. Let's go then.
Moving.
Hey there, guys.
What's up?
Your lizard's not leaving the room. The music's not going back to normal.
They're bopping, dude.
Of course he's the reason the music won't change.
If you really want me to leave, then I will.
He is Cryptid the Necrodancer enemy bopping.
Blinks. I didn't actually think it was me.
Now, we literally were saying that, and you just kept schmooving, man. What did you expect?
He just kept moving, man. Are you gonna interrupt the little guy when he's moving?
Yes.
Alright, well, we had interactions with Chalky. We tried our best to make sure it wasn't like a weird, hey, we know you before sort of thing. I just did it naturally as we first did it. Answered with answers first, then knowledge, then snapped it with colors because I knew it right off the bat.
All right, well, I gotta be the one that does the line thing because I really liked that one.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be this. I think we've got to try that one the same. So I agree with you there.
That was a good fucking riddle.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure if he'll come up with a different one. The first two were exactly the same.
I mean, I get the feeling because Alucard mentioned it. We gotta go upstairs before they come up with other riddles. So I think that it's just the line one, and that'll be pretty much it.
Time looks up at the passageway. Right, I imagine we probably have to go up there first so that he doesn't get branded a cheater.
Ooh, what?
Tea time.
Oh, I mean...
Considering when Robin tried to go up, it was like... Maybe that was... I think, honestly, the fact that he kept trying to use his powers to fuck with things, that might have been why he got kicked out.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe the game just didn't like him anymore.
Maybe he didn't like that he and I had very similar epithets, both related to the manipulation of games, and was like, I feel like this is a bit much, and it was like, it just kind of flipped a coin or something, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Decided we need more diversity. Here's a time traveler.
Yeah, I guess, if it was a coin flip, I guess I'm kind of glad that it landed on, Ensue, rather than Robin.
I forget, have we found anything useful in this room before?
This is just a room with cracks in it, yeah?
That's a solarium.
Oh, a solarium.
No, I don't think we've investigated this one much. It's got a teapot, tea set, like the sisters do.
Yeah, there's not really the most to be gleaned. It's the same sort of I'm broadly gesturing again. It's the same sort of rough, like weird patchwork of book titles and things like that. And after
Oh, I was gonna ask, is there a book in here that the first letter of the title is Rhapsody?
no.
Oh, unfortunate.
I'm sorry to report.
Continue.
They're just there are cracks in the place. It's kind of ruined a la the previous.
You know, we didn't
chapel.
ask why the. Oh, I mean, obviously the chapel. We know why that one's fucked up. We never really asked Alucard what the fuck happened to the fucking other side, did we? Like why it caved in the library.
I guess not sure. That's something to ask in the future.
Maybe it was just the bugs,
like,
but I just like, well, huh.
I feel like the bugs might have repaired it. I think this place just has random bits and bobs and wear and tear, much like there are people without names who are made by the Epithet, just to make things more spicy, I suppose.
Yeah, like, it could just be that it's the quote-unquote natural design look and feel to make the you cannot pass through this area make more sense, but I was like, huh,
Climb.
Well, the place hasn't changed that much.
Yep. So, first things first, the chapel.
And remember, I want to talk to him for a little while before we do anything when we actually reach him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to think of it, here's an idea. Now, I know your idea is probably good, Nsosu. I just had this thought. Do you think we should try introducing ourselves to these people as though we have been granted a wish by Alucard? Because I don't actually know if they've been formally introduced to each other or so on. We could probably pose as we just got here and we're looking around or something.
I mean other than the Cake Sisters, I feel like that they've all been close around each other enough that they know who the special ones are, and even then, I feel like Vantorius was told that the Cake Sisters are the Cake Sisters, and so they're good, but everyone else, until the Alucard says otherwise, are quote-unquote interlopers, so...
Yeah, considering that, like, by the sounds of it, none of them really interact with or like Sundown, but they all know that he's one of the big four. Anyways, I assume they just kind of know. And it wouldn't really help to try and pretend like we're, one of the people that Alucard brought in, or whatever.
I mean, we could try saying we're like, Alucard sent us to, like, inspect everything.
I think direct orders from Alucard is maybe a bit of a stretch, because I feel like a lot of them would be like, well, why didn't I hear about that or something? Though I guess they don't talk. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, we could just say it's a secret.
I really don't think we need to be lying to them.
Yeah, and besides, I don't know how far pretending to be, like, OSHA inspectors is gonna get us.
Especially with Royal, considering.
Wait a minute, OSHA, I think I've met... Yeah, either way.
You met OSHA? That's like an organization.
No. Look, there's this guy who I met once. He, like, wore a jacket. He talked a lot about OSHA violations, and, like, he wore, like...
Oh, you mean the safety vest guy?
Yeah, the safety vest guy.
Oh, I know him, yeah.
I'm being called away, give me a moment.
Okay, take your time. Where are you going?
Hush you.
It's always fun when you can tell that Ballast like thinks that he's made the funniest joke known to man.
Yeah, it's cute. It's endearing.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, like,
You can't make me shut up.
if he's not gonna believe us anyways, like, might as well try lying.
Okay, well, that literally, I just want to just talk to him and before y'all fucking try to gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss him or whatever the fuck, you know? I just tried to be a normal person.
Man, Elijah would have a hell of a time here, huh? I think about it.
Oh, what'd you say, James? What?
Oh, Elijah would have one hell of a
Elijah,
time
okay.
here. But, like, as in this would be hell for him.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know. A hyper boss trying to drain the world of his epithet to inverse the situation. I don't know, that seems pretty unsafe if you ask me, yeah.
It's my epithet unsafety.
But,
considering the state of disrepair this building is in, I doubt it would pass any sort of safety inspection.
But yeah,
Oh,
no,
absolutely
just as
not,
an
yeah.
aside, Eldon, there's a lot of weird shit in this, because basically, as you know, Eldon's epithet, not your epithet, Royal's epithet, kind of fucks up the shit around him. So, the way over to him is a lot of weird puzzles. Where you have to do, like, momentum and timing shit. And there's, like, switch states and stuff. Like, almost to, like, half an A press type shit.
A what?
Don't worry about it. I don't want to have to talk about parallel universes anymore.
Oh yeah, Mario 64.
How the fuck did you know that one? You said you don't play games.
No, but I know about Mario 64.
What an oddly specific game to know about.
Do you
I
know
mean,
about
like-
any
Oh,
other
you know, that
64
reminds me.
games?
I wanted, after we talked with Royal, I wanted to try and, like, obviously it's cheating, so it's a bad idea, but I wanted to see if I could try to fucking super long jump up the fucking stairs. Backwards long jump, I mean. Man, Windrow, did Windrow really fucking need like an entire buffet? What do you go to get, you know?
Well,
He's getting your life.
You know, if we ever have a little bit of downtime, I am gonna need you to like teach me about some of this video game stuff.
I
Princess.
literally spent like half an hour in our last run just trying to see if there was any weird crystals to be garnered through beating the games in the games collection, but you know, I guess that's fair.
I mean, heck, we could even do that after we get out of this hellish situation.
No, the
just have a
games are
game night.
Okay, yeah, after the situation. I thought you were saying after this hellish first thing. 'Cause I was like, no, these games are fucking boring.
No. Just like whenever we're free, so you can go to your house and play whatever games you have that you like, you know?
I mean, if all goes according to plan with what I want to talk with Royal about, Royal can also join.
Yeah, game night.
Not join with everybody else though, considering, you know.
Hmm.
Do you think
Yeah.
Royal's into video games?
That's what I'm going to see. Because he said that he played some as a kid, but they just kept the save kept dying. Considering.
I mean, I guess considering how his powers work, like, you know.
That's why I want to talk to him, because I'm pretty confident he can't erase the save state on my epithet. So...
You know, I think there was a game he might like that I've heard of once. I think it's called like Rogue.
I haven't played that, but I've played a lot of Rogue Light and likes.
What are
that? They're roguelikes because they're like Rogue.
Oh.
Oh, that's why they're called roguelikes. I didn't know it was because there was a game called Rogue. I thought it was just because you're acting like a rogue when you play them or something, huh?
No. Yeah, no. It's because there's a game that was effectively the first roguelike because it was called Rogue. And everybody's like, whoa, that's a pretty cool base concept with a lot of interesting potential for mechanics. Let's use it as a nice, fun template for how we make our games work. And so they became like Rogue, or a roguelike. Or, in the case where it's like, it has similar base concepts, but isn't really like Rogue, quote-unquote. It became a roguelite, L-I-T-E.
You know, you
Roguelike
learn...
deck builders are pretty popular nowadays as an extension of that.
You learn something new every day.
I don't have an icon
Hi,
for it, but there is
Lizard.
ghost steam coming out of Ellen's forehead.
Welcome back, Windrow. You missed some gamer talk again.
Cool.
Oh no. Alright, so, continue, Wendro, my pal.
So, I don't know. I was thinking maybe, like... Because, when did we learn Alucard's name, right?
Okay, we learned it pretty quick. I'm pretty sure we learned it when Sundown was fucking swearing because he's working for an Epithet user.
Wait, did he do that?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it took us a little bit to learn his name. The point is, I don't know if anyone who walks in here would just know his name. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, no, I was saying, like, I really don't think we need to lie to these people. Okay, I think we should just... If it doesn't work on this one, we can, I guess, go for the, as I was telling them, the gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss route on another go-around, I guess.
I don't mean like gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. I mean like, just be like, hey, we're here to see your Alucard. Because that's honest.
Yeah, again, we kind of did say, hey, we just wanted to see him before, but he was like, no, fight me to the death, so...
That's fair.
Alright. Do you want me to, switch maps?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was waiting for conversation to slow down a bit. Just to make sure. In that case. Here
We
are.
enter it and we hear the Sundown training regiment just like, I've moved myself to the chapel for the sake of being an annoying twat.
Fuck you, Royal. This is my space now.
MySpace, the website!
Why is my lock falling apart?
Alright, so who do we want to have be the first torchbearer this time?
I mean, I'll do it, I guess, since I haven't experienced this before.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe after this I could maybe bring the lantern to life. I'm thinking about that now.
I forget, do you still have the weird septum, or is that not how that works?
He's still there. Wendro can summon him, right?
Yep.
I can bring him out.
Okay, I just feel like for some of these puzzles, having an extra one just freely is like, that's going to be fucking useful. Especially when the swords try to kill us, just be like, oh, you have a twin brother, it's going to protect us. It's going to be like, oh, that's surprising.
That's fair. Sure, let me bring him on out.
Okay.
So this would be Windrow's one summon from the last loop for this loop, right?
No, I perma-kept him.
Oh, you did? I didn't
Yeah.
realize that's how it worked. Right.
Yeah, no, that how that went was Wendro was like, I'm gonna take control of it, and then Scarlet's like, this is gonna be temporary, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm
gonna be
establishing
forever.
Dominion. Yeah.
So,
Let's bring him out here. Alright, Septum.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So can
Let's
this
go
one
on.
talk to, or is it just a sword? Like, what are the rules for this?
If logistically it looks like we might have a mouth, then it might be able to talk. Usually we have faces, though that doesn't mean we can talk.
I don't
Septum does have a little face. He just can't really talk.
know, but if you like look at him from the hilt forward, it looks like he has like an eye or like maybe a mouth, I guess. I don't know.
Flips upside down and becomes a smiley face.
Alright, where do we go from here?
I like to imagine the crossguard as like a little mustache.
That's pretty good. We climb up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright then.
You go ahead and pick up the lantern. Let's head up.
Come on. There we go.
As when it comes to these gaps, because he doesn't have a grapple thing, Tea Time literally just like unfurls a pair of like little draconic wings and flaps up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if I'm remembering rightly, we need to stick the lantern on one of these, have someone cross over, grab the lantern back, and then,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this was the beginner puzzle.
Yeah, I know. I'm clearing it up for Eldon.
Alright. One of these is in one of these, like, pillar things?
Yeah,
or
no, you see where the grapple points are? You basically, you grapple, you put it on it, and then you gotta you gotta touch this thing, because you remember that's how that part worked.
Alright.
Because you were there for the last one, at least.
Can I go from here, or should I move over?
2 tile jumps are safe.
I meant, like, grappling into the...
No, because that one needs to be completed with the lantern you're holding.
Right.
Yeah, no, basically, you need to hook the lantern onto it, and then you can use it as a grapple point.
Yeah, if you go around this way, you should... Yeah, oh, well, that works too.
Toss it on.
Bip.
Mm-hmm.
Now it becomes a grapple point.
Okay.
Alright,
I did it, guys. I solved the puzzle.
Do you want one of us to swing over to that first dial, or do you want to get it?
I'll do it. I feel like you guys might be able to get the rest of this done faster, since you know what's going on.
Alright. We'll need to take the lantern once you hop on over, so once you're ready, tell us.
Alright. Do I need to roll for the swing-in, or do I just do it?
You just do it.
Yeah, whip clawing is just easy.
Okay.
And then from there, I imagine we eventually, like, get it, find a way, switch on over.
More or less. Do you want to just speed through this? You've solved it once before, so let's just get to it.
Up to Moomin. What
I
are you
mean,
feeling,
yeah. I say we can just speed through.
Yeah.
Alright. So, to make a long story short, upon both this clock and the other being touched, then the 2 halves of the door would open. This little piece of land would be shown in the door.
Yep. And then you're able to... We put it back up, you're able to grapple back across, and then we make our way through.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be the torchbearer still, if you wanna.
Yay.
Alright. And then we come to here, and again, Cut a long story short, I can assume.
Yep. My guys are with us. I'm just like, being a little slow on grabbing them.
This one tripped us up a bit before Eldon. We almost tried to cheat it because Gin got stuck over there. So I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just help him. I'll just teleport him out of my upset. It did not want to do that.
Wait a minute. Why? Oh, are the pink crystals back?
That was the last one we got. I just don't think Scarlet. I think Scarlet.
Yeah, this is a nightmare of layering.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just this, as you know, is a very busy map.
Yeah. These are here. Let's say they're here as optical illusion or so on.
Yeah.
Collecting them in New Game Plus gives you a bonus 5 points.
All right, Eldon. Just for the sake of this one, we're gonna have you be the reading it out because this one has a lot of timing, and I feel like it's just easier if you don't have to take the leap of faith since we all already have done it before.
This puzzle is super cool and very nuanced. That wall is no longer where it should be. Yeah, everyone loved it and it was really cool, but we don't have time for such frivolities.
Leap of faith. Get it?
Yeah, that's kind of why I said it. Or wait, no, what?
Hey, Eldon, this place looks a bit familiar.
In short, for a description of what happens there, it's effectively an invisible walkway puzzle, which is really cool and well set up.
Alexander, are you ready?
I'm ready. Get me in there, Chief, Coach, and Sosu.
In which case...
What Eldon would come to find out is effectively, the person who's the reader has the map of the entire puzzle, but everyone else doesn't. And so effectively, Eldon would be reading out, like, instructions, and at the very end, the bridge to the book would fall apart, by the way, so he would be stuck over there. He couldn't, like, do it with us.
Okay.
It's a neat puzzle, but again, it's frivolous right now. So
basically, if you've ever played Keep Talking and No One Explodes, it's a lot like that, which means it's very fun.
Put Alexander off to the sides.
The right group. All right. Where am I?
Dead?
Where? Oh yeah. Oh shit! Did Windrow get swapped out this time?
God.
Maybe this group's just cursed.
Eyes it by count time.
Another.
I have no clue how the fuck he disappeared.
Another Eldon, much more worn down.
I thought I was done with this place.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're all replaced with just Eldons from different time periods.
I hate the idea of it's like... I hate the idea that eventually it comes to a point where it's just like, hey Eldon, you know how we're sent here to deal with some things so that we can return to the time stream? Yeah? The problem is you, guns cock.
Creates 12 stamina ice shield to survive the guns.
Right. Oh my god, my sword! Get out!
Get it out! Get it out!
Ventorius, we know you're there. Just come on.
Come on, man. Really?
Listen.
Really? This is what you're gonna do?
Listen, I know you're the great disciple and all that, but it's just like,
Apologies.
Dude, come on, man. Anyway, yes, I, the great disciple Ventorius. You guessed correctly, interlopers. I am your next adversary.
You're technically our first adversary.
Well,
she gestures at you.
You're here now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm also your next one.
And just the way you said next is implied that we had other adversaries,
Say,
am I your first adversary?
I would say so, yeah.
Am I doing a good job?
It's like an extended... were
Vantorius,
doing a great job.
That's
doing great.
wonderful.
she takes out a little forum. Several designs of her face are on it.
All right. After this is all said and done, if you could fill out my disciple Vantorius
Just
Survey?
as an aside for the
survey and
for the free
Sorry?
response, I'm just gonna put greatest. You know, that just to short sum that
all
up.
right. Yeah, no.
Hey,
that-
Gives a
Hey,
thumbs
good.
up
I
with
like
that.
Hey, Ventorius,
what's up?
there's no chance you would like let us go see Alucard.
Absolutely zero.
All right.
But how are we supposed to turn in these review forms?
She floats back.
Wait, yeah,
I'll-
if
I'll
you
collect
kill
them.
If you kill us, we won't be able to finish yeah.
Huh. That's a fair assessment. But don't worry. I am quite the magical person.
I believe you. You
I
seem
do
like
too.
you seem like you've done a lot of training over many years.
I'm glad someone finally get. Anyway, I need to kill you now. Sorry.
that doesn't get your forms filled out.
No,
Uh,
but
no.
we
It's fine.
do what must be done. I'm sorry.
I suppose
Yeah,
I
that's-
shall move.
Yeah, no, we
Wait a
really
minute, where
do,
the fuck-
Vantorius.
Oh,
We
wait.
really do.
I suppose
That
I
is
shall
too
move to the
focused.
side here.
Get us too focused filling out the form to be ready for combat.
It's pretty shittily made, to be honest. You think that it was taken from you think it was printed from like a restaurant or some shit.
Anyway, so since I am an honorable opponent, I will kindly allow you to try and make the first hit.
Hey, quick question.
What's up?
What happens if we don't hit you?
All right, so is every
In Sosu, no, Eldon's turn.
It's on the forum, I think.
Alright, so you want to you do your thing first?
No, just technically speaking, we have to go through. We have to wait till my turn. My turn's still a couple turns away, but yeah.
Everyone just holds their turn until it's so soon.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to do anything else?
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
think so. I think we have our
All right.
glorious solution.
Well,
You hold your turn. Alexander, question mark, you hold your turn.
Yes.
I think Alexander holds his action.
Yes, I hold my action. We all know what my
Wendro?
action is.
You hold your action. And Sosu, it's your
Yep.
turn.
All right, Disciple Vantorius, do you know any spatial distorting magic? Any dimensional augmentations?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
an expert.
of course you do, because I'm going to use my dimensional distortion on you, which you then will be able to have. Because I know, as I said, I know how you work.
No. You don't know anything. I could be doing any number of things, really. If you hit me with an ability, who knows? Maybe I'll be like,
You, this is the shover in the realm, right?
Yeah, you are going to the realm.
Yeah, the little text box appears again, if you'll recall.
Give me a second. I
She's-
have to see if the clone killed itself using that. It did not.
No.
Thank God.
and now Alexander's held action goes off.
Yes, it does,
Yippee!
baby.
Holy shit, Alexander is a sparkle!
Oh,
There is a sparkle with me. Wow.
We did it, guys!
I've... What the... Why?
Pull me
Why?
out of the darkness. There was a sparkle there.
Oh my god, I hate everything! So anyway...
so she gets sent into the realm and just like, new attack, charging, and then Alexander is like, get chocolated, idiot.
Yeah, basically, and the little
do you think that can defeat me?
text box appears again.
Hits yes. And just yells into it, we already have!
No, you
Alright,
haven't. The thing responds.
Alright, Alexander, hop out.
All right. I have to roll for that, right?
No, I can just use my
can
move
take
action to.
10,
Yeah, no.
it's
Oh, right.
fine.
The thing is, it's if you want to escape and I don't want you to, you do have to roll, etc. But if I just use my move action, I can just drag people out.
Alright. Well, you didn't use your move action yet, so ploop.
Yep.
We've done it. Good GG, gang.
Congratulations, everybody.
Gen finishes filling out his form and looks up. Oh, it's done already.
Yeah, no, Ensue finishes out the cue card and just slots it into the epithet so it floats down a bit. And everyone who
got
has
one.
their cue card just, oh, you know what? Just yells down to Ventorius, do you have another one for Alexander?
No, the face is angry.
Sorry,
Oh,
Alexander.
don't worry,
That's
Ventorius
fine.
gave me. They
Now
gave me a
there's-
few extra here.
Oh, yeah, no, they gave one
Oh,
for
okay.
Ellen, and Ellen doesn't have hands.
Oh, okay. Ellen, do you want to, like, collaborate on filling this one out?
It's fine. I did mine with Gen.
Oh, okay.
I just like the idea that now Vantorius is in the infinite Choco cycle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we just have
Alright,
an infinite
well-
supply of chocolate to rely on.
And it only costs 1 to do it, because it's the level 1 right now.
Well,
So it'll take even longer for her to kill herself.
all right. Now there's Vantorius hanging out. I suppose now we just go into the next room and figure things out with the swords.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one's gonna suck. You know, it's gonna be a lot nicer not having panic attacks entering that one, though, I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, that's the one where I nearly died.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Good times.
Raya.
But yeah, no,
Alright.
as they're going in, and so she just kind of like is tippity tapping away at her epithet, basically trying her best to explain the situation to Vantorius, regardless of whether or not they're actually listening.
She might be.
Who knows? Who can say?
Okay. So,
Well, that was a rather arousing show of force. On to the next one then.
Yeah?
I suppose.
all right.
No, I want to ask, is anyone else seeing this?
Oh, I see it. I'm just.
I
not
see
bringing
it, but I'm
attention
not.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What is it?
Just a stick with a grapple point.
I just had to make sure that was a roll 20
I-
glitch and not, like...
Can't believe it. Robin is so fucked up that he's great.
He's
I think
trying to
Robin
break
might-
his way back in, you know?
I think Robin is parallel speedrunning, and like he did a deload reload glitch where like objects just pop in sometimes.
You know, he
Fucking
used that to
hate
skip. He
this
used
site.
that to have a grapple point to use to skip the Ventorius fight.
So, anyway, God, I hate this website. God, I wish it functioned. That would be so cool.
It'd be so awesome.
You remember this place?
Alright,
You know, it's
so...
broad strokes.
Considering the swords first showed up when we tried to get the crystals, you think that if we just consider we already got them, that we'll be fine? I don't think so, but like, you know, maybe.
Who knows, man?
Who can really say?
Hmm.
I think it was less the crystals and more another person showed up and was dealing with like the stuff.
The puzzle, yeah.
And speaking of the crystals, obviously, I'm going to mark it just so that we don't get sidetracked. Yes, we have this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's make it to the base platform.
Oh, and speaking of, before we go into the door again, like, obviously I was saying that I wanted to do my bullshit or whatever, but also, just in case, we're taking the tombstone and fucking actual fucking thing, just in case he tries to kill himself again. That way, we're not just sticking him in dirt.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Won't he be suspicious if we bring in a whole ass coffin and gravestone?
Like I said, I want to
Okay,
talk to him
good.
first. Y'all can just bring that in after.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the important part is that we're holding on to them so that they don't instantly disappear.
Mm.
We could also like put something in it to maybe assuage suspicion.
Yeah, but I mean, and so it's just going to be going in there first anyway. So like,
Oh yeah.
We'll see what the situation ends up being.
yeah. So who's going first? It's a one-man bridge after all.
Well, I did it last time, so someone else may have the honors if they wish.
Not it.
Well, I already said not it, basically.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
All right, Eldon, you can do it.
Why don't you send
Let's
the
go.
sword out to do it?
Because this place sucks shit down, remember?
Yeah, but not the swords. The swords are special.
Well, I mean, now it's my sword, and I don't think... I think the game might recognize it differently.
You know, that's fair, I guess.
See, it doesn't recognize royal swords as that, because, you know, they're his swords, and that's supposed to be the gimmick here. So, Eldon, you want to go for one that's closer, or do you think you're going to go for the farther one again?
I mean, honestly, I can do whatever. What do you guys want?
A lot of things, really.
I think, let's go for a closer one first. We can't reach one of these without the sword anyhow.
That's true. I guess he hops down from the bridge and spit.
Tosses it on, makes a jump.
Wee.
Makes sense. Touch
Makes
the
out,
clock.
check sense.
If I remember right, the everything past the green bridge area comes back up.
Yep. Now, other spaces are accessible. Alright. I'm gonna hop up. Because last time I sent Viscount, or no, I sent Cardsley.
Alright, so you and the sword, right? Or just you?
Does the thing start to get a little bit weird if I try to take the sword?
How so? Take it.
Like bring it up with me.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, sword's cool.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you. Alright, I'm walking. You'd warn me if any of your brothers showed up, right? Or I guess your identical twin and then your other one.
Man, I wonder how, like, obviously Royal said that the clocks were here because the Master and so on, and because the weird Reaper guy put them in there. But, like, how do they expect to actually get all of them, you know? Because, like, only the maid really fucking went anywhere.
Hey, Wendro,
Yeah, what's up?
the sword points.
Ah, fuck, here they come.
Here they come indeed.
A
What are you
lot
doing,
quicker
Buzz?
this
Yeah,
time.
I heard it. It changed.
What direction are they coming? Oh, there he is.
Top and
Oh,
bottom,
fuck,
baby.
they're behind me.
Yep.
Are they gonna try and guillotine me?
Guillotine?
Yeah.
They're trying to go for a bisection, I guess.
Yeah, here's the whole fucking thing here. Wendro is gonna... like... Considering they're going for a, like, you know, bisection, Wendro's just gonna fucking drop and, like... go for, like, a... protect your king to, like... Huh. There isn't much in the air here. I'm gonna bring out big water if just dropping prone isn't good enough.
Sure.
Just for a moment. So up and big water.
Ocean water. Yeah, sure.
Ocean man.
I'll say that the swords get stuck in the water, but then just like go their opposite ways, given a few moments.
All right, they're here. Everyone, be careful.
Salutes.
Okay.
What's the plan now, Wendro?
We're gonna keep going until we can encounter a clock space. But Wendro's gonna, he's gonna get out his fucking flail and he's gonna be ready to smack the shit out of one of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
As he's just gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah, the swords are decent enough at sort of masking where they're going to show up next. When deflected, they usually just fly off into the distance until they start spinning back at you or stabbing back at you rapidly.
Yeah. I did not remember them being this fucking stealthy. We're going. We going.
And stop!
Because they're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh fuck, it's the both of them.
Man,
Sure is.
they're really focused on you this time, Wendro.
Yeah, okay, didn't expect them to be that focused on me this time. Wendro's gonna, try and go for flail smacky just to bat them away.
Alright. Chompers, 15. Septum, the cracks within it are... You dodge perfectly within the bits and pieces that are broken. However, Septa has the honor of getting absolutely decimated. It's broken now, you can throw it.
Alright, I'm gonna throw them... Well, here's the problem. I guess it's a little bit difficult to get the correct throwing angle, because if I throw him here, then he can reach there. Alright, we're just gonna throw him here, so that,
He's gonna throw him over there. Short thing.
Yeah. Alright, that's set up for... Well, I guess I could take it. I'll take the furthest one. Well, do you guys think I should take the further one, or this is easy enough?
I mean, if you want that to be used, you gotta use it now, else it's just gonna pull itself out.
You're right. Wendro's gonna... Meow. Yeah.
Alright, you can do that. Tap the clock, have a great time.
Alright, who's next?
Well, ultimately it doesn't matter who's next, because this sword's coming right at you, Alexander ?
Alright. In which case, I'm going to McFucking... I'm gonna use, let's wrap it up, but kind of use it to pull me towards, like, the ladder. Just hook up, wrap thread on ladder, yeet away like Spider-Man.
Give me a roll.
So, yep, just grab it.
This is a
Okay.
threat.
You also have bone control.
And you might need it.
Oh, that's great. I rolled a 5.
Is bone control in any time, Chief?
No.
No.
Alright, well, Alexander take 5 as it just, scrapes
Alright.
into you, goes flying past.
Eesh.
Standard issue, really.
Unpleasant. Not fun. Alright. Guys, who's going on the bridge? Let's figure this out quick, Chief.
Yeah, I am Mo, like, we should just wait till it comes back, deflect it into the thing, and then swing across instead of just walking across the bridge right now.
Fair enough. Braces with knitting needles, like,
I could also enter the realm trademark and run all the way up to one of the end ones.
Oh yeah,
That would also be
yeah.
smart.
No, I feel like Gen could go up on the staircase and go to the weird ghost thingy. But
All right.
yeah.
Gen, do that. We brace for sword coming back at us so we can McBlap it.
Yep, just gonna really
All right.
quickly,
Yeah.
Phantom Walker.
Yeah, still in a dream, Snake Eater. I get you.
The Star Walker.
And then get going.
And the sword comes flying back. This
Alright.
one's gonna hit the Ensue in the clone.
Alright, well, you know,
the
a sword for a sword, a soul for a soul.
Alright.
And you know what? A
That's a
sword might be
5,
bad,
but-
but a sword might be good, you know?
Yeah?
A sword
Or
might
it
be...
might be a 5.
no!
A sword might be bad, but a gun might be good as a bonus action because of my level, you know, just so
Yeah.
many things might be better than a sword. You know,
Or
like
it might
like
be
a
very
gun.
good.
Yeah!
Oh, like a gun!
No, it's okay,
You-
guys. You are a nuclear winner.
Sheer enthusiasm is so strong. A cool green heart fires up from between their hands. Increasing it, this allows them to add a generic friendship effect, a nuclear/radiation effect, or an effect based on anyone they have 5 or more comp with to what they were doing. Fascinating.
Yeah,
Okay,
tea
so-
time. Tea time just sees, oh, this is gonna be a good shot.
Let's see. Who do I have companionship with to see if there's any
It's-
fun ones?
Here's the thing, right, Ensue? You raise the sword, you block it, and then, you can tell that you're losing this one. Your Ensue clone pitches in, you're still losing. You take out the gun and fill it with bullets until it stops moving, and you do not stop!
Right. Got it. And I'm just gonna use the companionship thing for Ryan. I'm just gonna fucking have one of the bullets is actually a baseball, and it's gonna shoot the sword into the thing into the bridge.
Alright.
For clarification, is the green bridge currently here, or is it?
It's currently
Yes.
there because the button's being pressed.
Yeah, just making
Anyway,
sure
you
before
can-
I run off into the.
You can throw this bad bitch onto the bridge.
Whee!
It's been fucking reduced to a fine powder. You think you could snort that bitch? All right.
Hey, tea time guy. I don't know how Wondro's thinking you're gonna work, but I don't know, man.
I could simply walk across the bridge when it becomes available.
I mean, technically, the guy that's on it is like a ghost, so he's not really on it. I don't know.
I think I'm a bit too big.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you mean the real bridge? Okay, that's fair.
The sword, after it reconstitutes itself, you think it's lost like 3% of its mass, which is appalling given what the sword is. Pops out and starts flying towards the bunch and is going to do a spinny attack. After everyone is said, done, dusted, and otherwise.
Mhm.
Yes. That's not very good, though.
In that case, let me double check which things we still. Well, obviously we're gonna try to deflect it and shit. I'm just trying to do mental math of which buttons still need to be pressed, because obviously Gin's going over to the one on the overhang. Wondro's doing that. Okay, so the one that we. Okay. Oh no, Gin goes for the fire one.
No, he
Okay.
went for the fire one.
Okay,
just
so
'cause
the
it's
only
it's
one that
probably
we
easy
have
for him to get
left
to it.
that is the one by the abyss. Okay.
Yeah, he is waiting in Phantom Plane until there's the go ahead.
And
that all the other
Sosu
ones are
looks at
pressed.
it as it's spinning forward. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? And she's gonna fucking shoot it.
Give me another 20. Alright, that's
Half
half
of
that
that.
number, but still pretty good.
I mean, who knows? I might get
Especially
a
compared
20.
to a 5.
No, that's
No.
not
More like a
Damn,
58
dude.
to me.
Damn, dude. You know.
Literally die. It just clatters to the ground again.
Alright.
You did a number on this one.
Let's see. Where am I gonna throw you, buddy? Yeah, just... It's like, alright, I'm just gonna throw you into this candelabra. Let's give you a better attempt on the next one. Just
Alright.
shucks it, like, here.
Yeah, toss the bitch there.
Do you want this? You want to try it this time, Alexander?
Sure, why don't we?
Don't stand behind me if you're gonna try to deflect it.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It takes a few moments, and something interesting happens. Septa unfucks itself and is flying towards you.
Yeah, no, that's what I was waiting for, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah?
Alright, gonna try to deflect with the knitting needles. Let's see how that goes. Bloop. Not great.
Not great either. Let's escalate for the sake of it.
Okay, this can only go well.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure can. It is the very essence of a cat fight. You just really just push the sword away a little bit, and
I guess I can
can't
help you, Alexander.
Somehow, some way. Thanks.
You know what they say, the gun is mightier than the sword.
My gun beats your sword, pulling the red.
Yeah, that it does. It falls to the ground again. This is the closest to spawn camping you can get in this entire session.
Well, you know what? I was trying to give your brother a nice go around. Just wait your turn, picks it up, throws it into the other candelabra. Wait your turn.
Yeah, I should mention these are like torches and shit that are like held as though they're nailed into a wall.
It's to the wall that isn't there anymore because Royal,
Yeah. Anyway, zoom. Sorry, Alexander.
There we go. Alexander, you want this one again, or do you want me to do it as it unhooks itself?
Jesus!
I'll try again.
Alright,
it unhooks
steps
itself
out of
from
the
the
way.
candelabra and falls to the ground.
Go
Oh,
on,
well, maybe
do it.
I don't need to.
I believe in
just
you.
looks at it pathetically on the ground.
You can do it.
Alright. Stabs it. That's better.
There you go.
It's not moving. It should be good. Throw it, Alexander. Throw it.
Man,
Throws it.
they're a lot sadder this time around. Maybe they know that we killed their master.
Let's just throw it like over here, so we can kind of swing over there. All right.
Congratulations. Welcome to the
Here,
swing.
I'm sensing a problem.
Yes.
I may be a bit big.
Land like on the platform below you. That great thing. We'll just get back up there, okay?
Alright. Fine enough. I shall run background assistance. They sort of float down with their funny wings.
And Sosu, get totally septud.
Alright, there we go, buddy. Your brother's... As it unhooks itself and goes for a slash, your brother's been doing a bit bad today, you know? As she goes for the fucking clash with it.
And so beating the shit out of them.
I've even forgotten my name!
Alright, and then she fucking has it go literally parallel to the first one and swings over.
Look at you go.
My legs are broken, the kneecaps are stolen, I'm forever bound to a chair!
You deal with the swords. I guess I'll go push the button. Swings up.
Okay. The clone and Sosu and the regular Sosu just stand side to side, hollow swords at hand.
Alexander, I imagine that you just go over and drop down on the fucking button.
Hey, Viscount, can you make sure to grab the things that I was talking about before, just to make sure that they don't disappear?
I'm on it.
Okay.
You need to drop down, but congratulations. Everything has been pressed, the door opens, the swords fly in. Ding.
Man, that was a lot scarier the first time, I'm gonna be honest.
Well?
I think I might have stolen Septum's soul. Well, like Viscount effectively goes over here. They take a moment. They're just gonna cast a spell to make these two things levitate.
Okay.
I'll post their magic thing. They're just gonna cast levitate, so they don't need to hold it.
Uh-huh.
I swear to God, if this lizard tries to approach me, I will jump into the void. I swear to God.
Alright. Well, that was that.
Someone can, like, get me, like, a hook point or something?
Don't worry, I've got you.
We have a sword.
Swag.
That you do. That you do.
We sure do.
Alright, thanks guys. So as I was saying, just give me at least like 10 minutes. If you hear me screaming out in pain as he stabs me in the chest, that's a feel free to go ahead and regardless.
Okay.
Slow thumbs up.
But other than that, I'll either let you know or just give me like 10 minutes. If I say, I'll just has the clones to stick back. If I need more time / I want to just talk to him for a bit more, I'll just let them know through
Just real quick, because I know just want to put this out there. If it starts getting that way, don't escalate. Don't.
No shit.
If he starts getting upset, don't feed into that. Just change topic.
Yeah, no, I got it.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah.
You like trains and stuff too?
I hate the idea of he's sitting there playing the organ, and then just a train sound is heard. Turns around. Ensue Mineru. Tell me.
There have always
do you
been
like
two
trains?
tracks. Why one this time? He said.
Yeah,
The trolley problem is my favorite puzzle.
Ensue.
Yep.
You enter. It's the place that you grew accustomed to during the fight. Uncannily similar, like last time.
Hey, you're Royal, right? From TV?
As you walk up, again, the swords clash into, the associated holsters. A fan?
A bit. Haven't really watched much of it. Ratings and all that. DBA kind of hogs more of the airtime.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's the backseat lot. Not that I mind.
Yeah, no, I don't really know a lot about you, considering. But, yeah, but that kind of sucks, obviously, from what I've gathered. But,
They just, look at you and, you can tell they're accentuating the broken face.
Yeah.
Looks back, keeps playing. No, that wasn't right.
Have you...
It's been so long since I've done this.
Have you played games before? Anything like that as a kid, or no? Like Mario or whatever?
Not really. Never really got the chance to, for reasons that I imagine you can assume, because you got all the way here.
Yeah. She just kind of pulls her hands out of her pockets. One of them having the epithet. So, my epithet, like, quote, like literally the word is emulator, right? And it manifests as this. She shows Vantorius, who I don't know if they give Royal a little wave or anything.
They would. They turn around.
And she then taps a couple things. Sorry, Vantorius, you're not going to be visible for a little while. I'm going to have something be taken up the screen.
Another angry face.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Talking to Royal. And she pulls up Pokemon Ruby, right? And so, like, I know your epithet's weird or whatever, right? But, like, my epithet is very resistant to outside change. And I was wondering if you wanted to play a game and just see if, like, you could just have a save file, right? You don't have to. I just was curious if you wanted to see.
Royal is taken aback at that request. You can tell that no one has really gone out of their way to, like, tailor anything for their sake. But nonetheless, they think about it slightly. Sure, I suppose. Can I just do a cursory check? They extend a hand.
Yep. Hands it to him.
Uh-huh. What are the exact mechanics for the, like, difficult to
I can
change?
Copy and paste it. Yep.
For my sake.
Basically, if it would try to, like, delete the save in Royal's case, it has to make a roll with half of its proficiency with as a d20 plus bonus, versus Ensue making a roll with a d20 plus her full proficiency. If one of them that lost rolls a natural 20, it is an escalation with flat d20 rolls.
Okay. I'll say in that case that it doesn't go through and he just takes it curiously. Sure. Nothing but time here and all that.
Yep, and she just kind of...
And he would just...
sits and...
he'd just start playing it.
While he's doing that, she just kind of, like, taps away at a couple of keys. Nothing too good, mind you, but, you know.
And he'd just do that for a bit. 15 or so minutes. At least 2 points he would save and then restart it and see that it's still there. Usually it breaks in my presence anyway, and it's done. It does so through all this to cut down what I'm trying to say. Just take it away from me for long periods of time, and it should be fine if you stay here, I guess.
I don't know, I was just figuring that, like, considering it's an external epithet or whatever, it's explicitly hard to mess with. Like, considering I've watched some of your stuff, like, outside of, like, the live stream, I figured, like, because the recording wasn't broken, then, like, not everything gets super broken if it's, like, something outside of your quote-unquote reach, you know? Just figured, you know, might want to have a new thing to experience for the first time in a while or something, you know? Games, as she sits down next to him, games mean a lot to me, right? And a lot of people don't take game preservation seriously enough. Games are an art. And so the idea that some people just aren't allowed to have to appreciate that is just, as a concept generally, even outside of just obviously your case, sucks. But especially in your case, I figured, well, I guess I'm probably the only one that can help you feel these sorts of things, you know? If there's any other games you have ever heard about that you think might be an interesting thing to mess around with, just tell me.
Right. I'll keep it in mind, I guess. Though, I don't imagine that you're doing this solely for, kind-hearted purposes.
80-20. Other 20 being, of course, and she just kind of raises a finger and the pause screen pulls up. And she looks at him in the face, waiting for him to turn and look back. And then she fucking motions with another finger and Ventorius's window is brought back up. I was already telling her. But she just looks him in the eye. Gestures around to the place around her. I killed you before, and I don't want to have to do it again. You are a good person, and I don't want to have to deal with some stupid time loop saying that I can't not just talk to a good person. That's the other 20%, personally speaking.
I see.
There are some other people outside that are quote-unquote interlopers or fucking whatever. But, you know the sisters, right? And with their crystals and weird shit, right? We've been trying to find the rest of them because we talked, because there's a stupid time loop thing going on. I know that you don't really believe that, but, like, it's whatever. I don't fucking care. I'm just explaining it to say the words, I guess. We think that if we get the crystals for everyone, we might be able to trigger something that allows us to just finish this in whatever way that ends with people having their wishes granted in whatever way. And obviously, I know that your wish wants you want to fight. And, like, I'm not going to stop you. If you want to fight people, fight people. Screw what the doctors say. They don't have your epithet. They don't get to make that judgment call. But, she just does a swipe. Ventorius disappears again. And then does another thing, and the play sound goes on, and whatever party he's at resumes. I just don't think that has to be the only reason you have to keep going, you know? But if it is, still, I don't want to be the one to give you that last fight. Personally speaking.
I see. Right. He thinks for another good minute or two. You're not sure how much of his focus is on the game and how much is on the conversation.
Yeah.
But after a bit, I suppose that you would be correct in assuming that I would call bullshit on a time travel plot, but I
don't know if...
How old are you?
I'm 19. I don't know if you know, but your boss's epithet is Metroidvania, as an aside, is kind of the reason why. He,
scratches...
Which is a game. I guess I could guess I could load up Castlevania if you want an example, but... sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
I
feel like you would enjoy Symphony of Night, she chuckles.
Well... Despite my earlier comment, one thing that I know for certain is that I don't want to be a reason why someone has to be kept up at night. You know? If anything, I'm sure that the prospect of needing to kill the people here has crossed your mind, and... well...
Yeah, no, that sundown guy sounds like some people would just kill him, but I personally would say just slap him in a fucking jail cell, from what I know. But...
sundown is not my point to say. What I'm trying to get at is... I'm always a sucker for people who need help. I guess. I get it. You may need to kill other people, but...
And as in
a good heart is not something that should be extinguished lightly.
I don't know if it was whatever, but I feel like your swords felt it too, because obviously, again, you don't believe me, but the first time I was going through, those swords nearly killed me. They crumbled against my attacks like there was nothing even there this time. So I feel like in your heart you do, at least even you don't know it, you do know. You know?
Well. You have my permission, I guess.
Thank you. Do you want me to
go off?
Do you want me to just let Vantorius out here, or do you? Because she's been feeding me chocolate because that's one of the skills of my friends. I don't know if you're hungry.
I would rather Vantorius not be trapped.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I just, it's a lot easier to deal with it. I am the great disciple of it, as they're only.
Yeah. All due respect now. Please leave before I change my mind.
Alright, do you want to reach the next checkpoint, or do you want to just pause it from there?
I'm fine.
Okay. She takes it back, makes double sure to save, and leaves.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, baby! Pacifist route, here we go!
Yo!
Yeah!
Sosu leaves.
How'd it go?
Blood on her hands, pouring from... No.
She hold... I mean, you say that, but I assume Vantorius fucking flew out before Sosu did.
No, she just flew up and away.
Okay.
So, real quick,
yeah?
I'm having the weirdest fucking Roll20 glitch I've ever seen.
Yeah?
It is just a static image of the last map that does not change position anywhere I look, but all of the tile names and stuff are still there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to refresh, buddy. That's a weird
Oh,
one.
I figured.
I've had that one before. It's a weird one.
I'm playing the game with Ensosu and Royal just sitting on the piano for the whole next 5 hours.
That'd be funny.
No. She holds up a save with 2 badges. I think it went pretty well.
Oh damn, he's a speedrunner.
Yeah, he's pretty good at fights. He knows his tactical advantages.
Alright. Would you just head out?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go figure out what we're doing from here.
I feel like we still might need that in case fucking Sundown tries to kill himself. Gestures to the thing that our good buddy Tea Time was holding. Alright, I want to go see if the painting looks different because we spared him.
Good idea.
If I remember right, if some asshole wants to directly compare the two, but feel free. But I describe it as a sort of like the silhouette is backlit, but it's there. There is a noticeable change, orange sort of aura, maybe a bit multicolored if you look close.
Oh, fuck
Assumedly, that's the equivalent.
The good end one.
Also, would I be able to heal full from Vantorius spamming chocolates at me?
Yes, you would.
Yay!
Just for you.
Okay.
I can't believe Insosu has Vantorius-based fast healing.
No, it's fine. I'll let her go.
Alright, what was the plan next? Kitchen to grab cake for the friend, or,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
let's feed Kepri next.
Alright, where's Windrow?
Is Roche BRB?
Windrow is dead. He's been dead for 5 runs.
You need to wake up, Alexander.
You need to wake up, whichever Alexander is currently Alexander.
No, not again!
I'm very glad that worked.
Sorry,
Yeah?
I was called away. It worked. We did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She talked him into agreeing, so now we have a slightly different portrait.
We have a
It's the
backlit
good end one.
silhouette one. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Like as Insosu came out, like did we get shunted out here, or was it?
No,
did
we
go?
we walked back.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
imagine
God.
like
Be annoying
like-
as all shit fuck.
it was like I imagine as soon as like you left the room and everything was like going fine, Wendro would like smile and like immediately go and like kind of like pat Insosu on the back, like, "Oh my God, you did it! Good job."
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I just had the
Oh my God, Sundown! Hello, how are you doing?
Okay, so that wasn't me. I was like, what happened?
What the fuck just happened?
Okay.
I think
Now,
the
hear me
entire
out.
map just broke.
Yeah, I think Roll20 had a moment, right?
I-
Because
Yes.
one half of the map is inaccessible. I think we need to reload. All right.
How the hell did that even happen?
I fucking hate this
I
program.
can't
Fucking
believe
dramatic.
Watson is haunting us, dude.
See, I didn't know anything happened because the
Shit.
same exact glitch that happened 5 minutes ago for me happened
Yeah,
again.
okay, so literally what
Why?
happened, Movement, right, is that we were just walking down the stairs, and then half the map just got shifted off to the left out of reality. The fucking
map shrunk.
the black areas of hiding stuff got shifted, and so we saw Sundown standing behind his painting.
The darkness is coming. You need to run.
The darkness
Yeah,
is
like-
leaving.
Okay, I refreshed, it's fixed. I refreshed and it's fixed.
Yeah, it's
I
fixed.
hate
Just
the idea.
everyone-
I hate the
That is
idea of us walking
damn
past
cool.
the Sundown portrait, and that's like Scooby Doo or the portrait's eyes.
Oh my God, that was fucking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. What were you saying
All right.
before that, though, Roche?
Just like you know, when Dro go arm around and Sosu be like, "Oh my God, you did it! Nice one!" Like, God, that's so refreshing. We actually managed to do something for once.
Yeah, like I was saying, I don't have the same things, but I thought if anyone who should try to do it, it would be the person whose soul was most heavily being weighed upon for killing him, as well as I thought that I was in a unique position to talk to him. And I was.
I think maybe we could slink back at some point, because I do want to talk to him myself. I want to see if maybe he'd be willing to hang out, or not hang out with me, so to speak, but keep in contact, because my Epithet's unique situation. I imagine also, considering this conversation would probably be happening back at then, Tea Time would just sort of like slowly be gauging the conversation, unlevitates the fucking cross and coffin, just sets it back down.
Alright.
But yeah,
I guess the plan from here is maybe go to the kitchen, get the cakes, and give the maids a nice little nap.
No, I don't think they want to nap. I think we just need to leave them alone.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
getting my
fair.
nuggies, though.
I'll at least offer them some coffee, maybe. I don't know.
See, their thing is, they want to cook, right? So I think we should just distract them with cooking.
Hold on, let them cook.
Let them cook, although we should probably give some sleepy time coffee to Sebi so that she can sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. I still don't know how to feel about that one, considering they're, like, not technically real.
I mean, they're about as real as any epithet summon, I guess.
Considering the fact, Windrow, like, could you you just make Sebi into a summon thing, I guess?
That kind of goes against my idea of like they're kind of still sentient in a way, and I kind of don't like putting my soul in things that are sentient.
I mean, if anything, it would be basically like I don't know, like it's like if it's an A or a B situation, right? It's not like you're overriding them. It's just you're giving them a soul to have.
So,
see,
if here's the thing, though. If Sebi is a part of the epithet, then do you think the epithet would get upset for you trying to steal a part of it away?
Oh no.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
See, yeah, we ring the bell. See, that's the thing, though. I guess.
No, there are people here. No.
Hi again, Sebi. How you doing?
To be a little bit specific.
Sebi, no.
That's you.
They're human beings. No, I'm not.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Okay, Alexander. I can't believe he's starting to clip out now.
What?
Your voice went glitchy for a second.
Okay.
You want cup of coffee?
Okay, I see.
I know we're offering them a cup of coffee. Can Tea Time just radioactive sleep?
I cast radiation poison. Go to bed.
No.
I'm going to offer the coffee instead.
Go to bed.
No, coffee, that just
No.
makes me feel more
Radiation poisoning, that makes you feel more weak too, it seems.
Tea Time waves their wand a little bit, they begin crackling.
Whoa. I am not sitting in the way of that. No, fuck that.
Listen, no, Sebi, it's okay. It's special coffee that'll make it's special reverse coffee that'll make you able to sleep.
Her name turned to Mary Curie for a second.
That's dumb and stupid and probably doesn't exist. I'm just gonna be
Hands
over
him the
here.
coffee.
Alright, I'm gonna be over here pathetically wishing for the Grim Reaper to take us all.
The Grim Reaper's up at the upper part of the tower.
Considering I'm a ghost and the
think-
ghost and the Grim Reaper hasn't taken me, I don't think the Grim Reaper's gonna come to take you. So how about instead you just take a nice nap and you'll feel better, okay?
Well, foolishly, I'm gonna be waiting for the Grim Reaper to take us all.
Okay, we need to talk to the other three people before we can talk to that guy.
I distinctly feel with you. They sit next to Sebi.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm glad that you understand me, Viscount Tea Time.
How does he know the name?
What?
I'm going in the kitchen. You fuckers can join me if you want.
Ellen is going to make the
getting my
motion of
victory
rustling
nuggies.
Sebi's hair and is just... Alright, well, you get some, like, rest and relaxation and maybe a nap, and try to feel better soon, okay?
I've never felt worse in my life.
Well, then you can only go up from here.
Alright, everyone, get your food requests ready.
Alright, so let me fucking drag everybody. Viscount is gonna be chillaxing here, vibing
thank God.
with his true
slowly-
family.
Slowly dosing Sebi with lethal amounts of radiation.
It's
Yeah.
fine. They're
I
not
have
real.
control over it. It's okay.
You
Viscount
enter,
takes the coffee that Sebby won't drink.
you enter and watch a very similar, like, the maids fucking take an entire ass pig, put it on the plates, Candy slams it down.
There are fucking guests!
Hello!
Hey,
Yeah, can I
hey,
have some chicken
we're-
nuggets?
get her some chicken
Dino
nuggets,
nuggets,
and
specifically, if possible.
we're here to get the cake to deliver to Kepri.
I have some chocolate you can use for your cooking if
Especially
needed.
like a T-Rex Dino Nugget. Like, those are my favorites. I'll take a
actually-
Stegosaur if you
alright.
have it.
Could
Alright.
you actually... Oh, sorry.
What?
She
No,
turns around
I'm
on
sorry,
a
I'm
dime.
sorry. I was just gonna...
No,
I was
no,
just gonna,
what is it? What is it? I demand to know now.
I was gonna ask
What?
if I was
What?
gonna ask... I, was,
What?
I also want to think of... I also want to think of Dino Nuggies. I want to try them.
Alright!
Alright, if you're gonna get
You
him
heard
some,
that,
you
sisses?
get him some
She
ketchup.
turns around. Andy goes over and kicks the fucking barrel across the room.
Oh no!
Time. One second. One second. Let me get the music again so that I can fully
I'm just gonna
enrapture
Yeah,
you.
it's just gonna grab the
gr-
table
grabs
and like
the
brace.
wall.
Yeah, so real fast, right? Mentally prepare yourself. Cause here's what happens, right?
Yeah.
Here's what fucking happens. Andy just walks over and looks to the both of them like this will be the last thing that she will ever do in her fucking life. And maybe it will be. But nonetheless, she approaches the cold front as though there is nothing wrong, as though death is just a spit in her fucking face, and she opens that bitch right the fuck up. The two sisters give a salute as she wanders into the cold abyss that is the freezer that you had to face full force previously. And thusly, given a few minutes, she comes out basically frozen fucking solid with a massive bag of dinosaur nuggets, to which the woman hammer throws over to Sandy, catching it in a swift, fine motion. Quickly, she unstakes one of the pigs and puts literally every dino nugget onto one of these metal rods before stabbing it gingerly into the open flame as you watch all of them catch on fire sequentially. As Sandy, shortly after, takes them all out, moves them off of the metallic spike. There are holes in fucking all of them, be it just directly through the heart, the eye. One of them is just the foot, and it's a great time overall. And then, just like that, she takes this beautiful hot line of sticky dino nuggies and then throws it with killing intent towards Candy, who, of course, jumps, catches it in a swift motion, and with a further, just even more powerful, even more forceful motion, forces all of the nuggets off, and before they can even start falling, she's gone to all the plates, picks them up, gone back to the nuggets, and served all, like, what has to be like around 100, all on the floor here.
What about the ketchup?
They look back at Andy, now mostly frozen. Andy dashes over, still holding the massive metallic spike, and jabs it into the now solid ice block that Andy is, as it is cut in half in a beautiful showing of force, strength, and precision. Andy looks at Candy like she just saved her life, which she probably did. She may have hypothermia now, and you get the feeling that Andy, Candy, and Sandy do not give a singular shit as Candy mutters. They requested ketchup. Andy sighs, looks at her hands. They don't move. You can tell that she would ball them into fists, but they just don't move. As she turns back around, opens the door. Candy this time, holding out the fucking metal stake as though it is a blessed cross to the vampire of cold, and thusly, in what has to be just like I describe this best as more killing intent, as more bottles of ketchup fly from the freezer, to which Candy slices them all down. Sandy, not missing a beat, throws what has to be a good 12 cups over and catches all of the ketchup obtained on the into the cups. And not to be outdone by their bestest friend in the whole wide world, so the historians say, they place all, 9, 12 cups on the stake, and it is slowly unfrozen as she walks over and places the stake on the table.
Thank you.
Is Andy coming back?
Andy comes back frozen again. Candy throws the stake and shatters the ice in half yet again.
Why do? What?
And so she starts eating chicken nuggets and dipping them in
Yeah,
ketchup.
so as to not anger them, Ellen just sort of leans over to Eldon and whispers, "Why do they keep their ketchup in the freezer?"
Guys,
I don't.
What?
Do you want to share the nuggets?
No. Do you think that a chef cooks what they eat and eats what they cook? No.
Alright.
We're better than that. We are better than that.
Alright.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No!
Okay.
So,
We have our own ways of making coffee, and we drink it.
So where's the cake for Capri? Because we need to get that delivered before he starts.
Oh, that's in the ballroom.
Alright, thank you.
Understood.
Wendro takes up the plate next to him so soon is like gonna try an eyeless T-Rex. Don't he?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. Obviously, it's probably no, like, castle food or something, but, yeah, I don't know, he's good.
They're good. They're good, like, 50-50 between, like, burnt to a crisp and just unironically great.
And so she seems to entirely ignore the fact that she's eating a lot of the burnt ones.
Candy, like, does the one pose with the sword in both hands, you know, but it's the spike of metal again.
Mm.
If you require something to eat, let us know. Or else, you will be hungry.
Mm.
And we don't want that here. We don't want that.
Sandy does fucking ninja flips all the way over here. Fun fact, we made blood for Alucard once. From scratch.
How?
From scratch,
Candy
didn't you hear them?
walks over.
Do you think that chefs give away their recipes?
Sometimes. That's why they make cookbooks.
Shit! We need to make a cookbook, Sandy! Oh my god, you're right.
Wait a minute, if the three of you took turns writing it, that would be incredible.
Holy shit. I can name 0 other better ideas in the world. None. This is the best one. This is the best one. Cold fusion? Nothing compared to this.
Was she shaking Wendro? Is it just like, best idea, nothing compares to this? Like...
No, she fucking flash steps, practically. She's not even looking at Wendro. If anything, she's looking at, like, Eldon. Mainly just as a, like, you know, like, looking slightly past the person. Yeah.
Eldon is caught in her range of vision.
Yeah, sorry.
Wendro's gonna just pick up another plate, so that we can introduce some Dino Nuggies to Leola. Is it okay if we just pass through to get the cake?
What is our cake made of, though? That's the real question.
Cake materials.
Temporary food.
You, holy shit! You're the smartest person that's ever existed. You guessed it correctly. The cake is made of a cake.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's not a lie, at least.
We must
know
write a
decent
cookbook,
about-
Sandy. Then
okay.
everyone will know that we make cakes from cake.
I'm just gonna leave.
Squidgels
Maybe
past
He will
the
be
barrel of
watching
death.
you.
Oh god.
Both of you. Ooh, is that a ring? Can I have that?
No, it's
It looks
mine.
neat.
No.
No. Oh. It's okay,
Sorry.
don't worry. I will buy you a ring for $20.
Edmund would have way more fun with this than I would, I think. Oh god.
You could just tell them that
Who?
it's soulbound, you know?
Are there any secretive recipes that Edmund knows that we can understand?
I don't know, probably something about chocolate. I don't know, I never pay attention.
Chocolate.
Books.
I've heard legends of such a fucking food, but it's eluded me every time. You know why?
Why?
I don't know. I was hoping that you would be able to give me some guidance on chocolate.
Looks
Oh,
back
no.
as Sosu and Eldon approach the door. Yeah, hi, I've been trying to walk through here.
Anyway,
For some
we
reason, I think we all
need to
be
get
here
Andy
for it.
unfrozen. She fucking picks up Andy and throws her into
Hey.
the fire.
You already, she had already done the slash, so I like the idea that Andy was like, "Oh, I forgot something." Just went back inside without actually saying anything.
No, she's still frostbitten to shit.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Just because if you crack open a caveman out of their ice prison, that doesn't mean they're warm.
Listen, the
They're
poker
still
was
dying of hypothermia.
the poker was in the fire. I don't know. Anyway,
Alright,
Alright,
let's
so
Just
alright, so before we go in there,
oh, that's a
So-
nice
so I'm
poster,
so
by the
sorry.
way.
they're here, so I take it on this time.
let's rock.
What was it? What was that? I was talking about the poster. What'd you say?
Yeah, right. So and Sosu, so you know we're gonna get in here, and honestly, if you want my professional opinion, I think you should just go for it. You know,
I mean, yeah, no, I see. Yeah.
we'll be here to support you.
Okay. Choose another dinosaur nugget.
Maybe finish the Dino Nuggies first.
No.
All right, we can pause this dirge of madness of the Andes. Like
They're
the
a lot
mints.
Thank
better
God.
when they're not insane about us trying to make them go to sleep, you know?
Yeah,
When they're just normal inside.
when they're just fucking bonkers instead of fucking insane. Yeah. All right. Well.
You know, it's
Ballrooms.
weird. I don't think they have a song in the jukebox. I wonder what their song is. If they have a song. I don't know, it feels like they should have a song.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, what?
That's the wrong
That one felt. Ooh, that one felt pretty weird. Oh, I don't like the sound of that one.
Leola just is sweeping again.
Hey Leola, I'm just gonna touch your arms. You know we're this one. You know that's fine.
Right. Okay. So this one,
Yep.
eye color.
It's weird yellowy lightning.
Got it. Okay.
And yes, I'm the 50-50.
Which side of it? She passes over the broom to her opposite hand.
The 50 that said yes. So which 50 do you think?
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry. Never mind then.
Wait, what?
Welcome again, I suppose. Oops.
Okay. Do you want a dinosaur nugget, by the way?
I am fine without these.
Okay.
You ask me about this in 50% of the timelines.
Usually to make me forget about what happened.
This is our second, real one, technically. We died a couple times to Vantorius first going through. But, this is our second, real, quote-unquote, go-around. I managed to talk to Royal, and he gave us permission. We figured we should grab the cake for Kepri and also talk to you while we're here.
I see.
We did talk to Alucard last time, because you brought him down here.
I see. Very well. Understood.
I don't know if anybody Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, in most dimensions, the conversation ends here because of, well, that's basically everything we wanted to say, and so that's that.
Yeah. No, I don't know if anyone else has anything especially to say, but, No,
not really. I mean, we managed to do pacifist. Woo.
As an aside, I assume not, but considering I didn't ask you about the royal situation, do you know if there's any games that you would prefer in case we do have to, for some reason, reset again?
None that come to mind, I suppose. If you want me to go and ask them, I potentially could. But I feel like that would ultimately be a long exercise and ultimately pointless activity.
Yeah, I mean, he could have told me if there was. I wasn't sure if there was, I tell you in, X dimension that he likes Y game a lot more, because I don't know what games I like. I know I showed him Ruby in this one. It doesn't matter. I wasn't sure if there was, a percentage that said, oh, yeah, no, he really likes this one or whatever,
Ultimately, it doesn't matter, because in most, the action is the more relevant showing of appreciation, you could say.
No, that makes sense. I just wanted to make sure. I'll have to save next time anyways, just even though I'm not going to show it to him, because I think he would just be more confused and a bit frustrated with that.
Alright. Well then, you may be on your ways then.
Right. Right. Okay. As an aside, considering you said which part of the 50 am I, what do you mean by that?
Well, I was curious as to if you... How shall I say? In 50% you admit that maybe you have a crush on me, at least physically, and the other 50% you don't.
Oh.
So, you just...
Okay, so what you're saying is that any time that I do think you're cute, I say it, is what you're saying. As opposed
Perhaps
to just...
not every time, but most times.
Okay. I wonder what's wrong with that other 50% then?
Maybe they're not into women. I don't know.
I guess.
Maybe they're just too nervous.
No, the thing is, that's not what she was saying, right? Or am I... Because, considering they still know the 50-50, I don't... This is... God, now I'm making myself more confused again. Alright, I'm just gonna try to not think about it.
Yeah, I think
Ellen
it's...
has little ghost pom-poms in the background cheering you on silently.
I think it's less worth talking about the how and more worth talking about... I mean...
Shoot your shot!
Yeah.
I mean... I don't know... What do you mean by that?
I mean... I don't know. Wait, did Ensue ask her out yet in this timeline?
Not in this timeline, but in last timeline. And she said,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Go ahead and ask her out.
Okay.
Drugs.
Okay,
She's just standing here as this entire conversation goes on, just stoically brooming.
could y'all go to like the garden for a second? I don't know. This feels weird, including you. She says, looking at the clone, who's just kind of chuckling to herself.
I'm just gonna
where's
go.
Miko?
Let's
I'm
just
gonna
go
go-
deliver the cake, because
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna say
easier.
let's just
I know,
let's
that's
deliver
fair.
this.
You know, that
cake to
makes more
Capri.
sense.
Yeah, I just pocket
We
that shit.
leave.
Yep.
I also wanted to say, Eldon would probably speak up, but while you guys are delivering the cake, do you mind if he tries a one-on-one with the sisters?
The sisters.
Well,
Which of the sisters here?
Mabel.
The
and
Rose
Alex.
sisters or the Andy Candy
The
Sandy
important
sisters?
sister.
Alright.
The ones that are not currently cooking up a storm.
You would need to get the key from Kepri. That's one of the very few things that is not kept on reset. But you could.
Forgot about that bit.
We know how to handle Capri.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're jumping around a lot today. Parentheses, not a problem. Anyway, so you all
Well, can we
fucking
just jump to
get out of
the
here.
final boss then?
Sure thing. Let me just
Don't worry, we
get
got
the music. All right, there we go. Feel free.
Oh, spoilers!
Man, this boss music, you know.
It Undertale battle sound starts up as it's like dating fight.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, I am in the 50%. That thinks you're very cute. Yes. So what do you think?
Well, truth be told, that's a bit of an odd situation. I haven't really thought about. I haven't. Ultimately, I've not thought very much about romantic intentions and the like. I'm not sure if I am a romantic or a sexual or what. I haven't really thought about it much at any age, and given my current situation, thinking about it is even more difficult because, well,
That's fair.
she gestures to the area around her. I will think on it, worst comes to worst. Is that acceptable, answer-wise?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I apologize because I know that welcoming bravery with little emotional reaction like this tends to be a bit of a weird situation.
No,
But
I mean, I was
honesty is
stuttering and talking about how I'm sorry that this was the wrong time and last time, and you're like, no, it's fine. So it's like, I kind of expected this, but I didn't actually think to like really ask, you know. So you know.
ultimately, it is fine.
Okay.
There are very, 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 very few of you that just kiss me as an opening, and that tends to be a difficult no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. No, that's kind of. That's assault. Fuck those ones. Yeah.
She opens her mouth to say something and then quiets herself again. Anyway, you should likely go and,
All right.
sort out everything.
All right. I'll talk to you hopefully when we get some other yeses. All right. Later.
All right. So I'm gonna be fully honest. Kepri's just vibing. Kepri would drop the key. He'd eat the cake. He'd get many pets. Eldon, do you want to do the fucking conversation with them with their asses privately?
Yeah.
All right then. Whilst everyone is sufficiently distracted,
Caked up. Even.
yeah, something along those lines. You could take the key, explain yourself. One moment. Very interesting. Okay, so you would go back down, ignore all the fucking bugs, enter, welcome to the club. Alice perks up, notices someone. Mabel, can you come over here for a second? To which, a couple steps. Hi.
Hi. Sorry for barging in.
All fine, all cool, what's up? You can tell that it's not all cool. You can tell she needs to know what's up.
I was hoping I could talk with you, Mabel, privately.
Sure. What about?
Well, I guess you don't know who I am. My name's Eldon, by the way. Sorry. I know you guys have that book thing. I don't really know how to describe it.
Sure.
I read your chapters.
Cool. She can gather a thing or two from that.
Would it be alright with you if we just talked on our own?
I get the feeling that I don't have a choice, frankly.
Okay.
You have an exorbitant amount of power in this situation, Chief. Don't tell me that you need me to tell you that.
I am trying my best not to abuse that power. I apologize for putting you in this situation.
Sure. Step out.
He just kind of sits down.
So?
Sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. I mean, the basics of it, as I'm sure you know, is I would like to get your permission to...
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you don't know me, and I am a complete stranger here. I'm not here to fight. I'm with some other people as well, and we seem to be trying to do... I think they called it a secret boss. I don't fully understand it myself. I'm not the most well-versed with a lot of video games. Right. But the long and short of it is we're trying to find a way so that you don't have to lose your wish. That it doesn't stop. for what it's worth, I'm sorry about your situation. I was separated from my family at a very young age. I thought I may never get to see them again. And eventually, I just kind of accepted that. But, as weird as this sounds, I met my grandson recently. Or something close to that effect.
Sure.
And I know how it feels. The relief, the feeling that the feeling of seeing family again after you thought you've lost them, after you've accepted losing them. I get why you wouldn't ever want to let that go. And I want to try very hard to make sure you don't have to feel that sense of separation again.
Okay, sure. Well, from where I'm sitting, the best way to make sure that happens is by preventing you and whoever may be coming along with you from getting up there. Okay.
And I get that. I do. I just... If there is another way through this, don't you want to live your life with her outside of this?
Obviously, but there are some things that, you know...
I'm not saying... I guess I am saying you might need to trust me, but I get why you don't.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is just... I just want to have a chance.
Okay. Yeah, and I want to have a chance too. Okay.
We're
I know
thinking...
Yeah.
Sorry, just we're thinking maybe if we collect all of your sparkle fragment things, that'll unlock something.
No fucking won't. Not in a million years. That book is just what it is. It's just fucking words on a page. And it doesn't automatically make you able to just tap someone and have them live forever. Fuck my life. Give me one good reason why I should trust you. People who just barged in here.
Well... I bought tea.
Yeah?
He just pulls like on his way out through the kitchen, he probably just asked for like a thing of...
Yeah.
I don't know teas, but just something good.
This is... I could have gone downstairs and gotten that exact same flavor.
But you didn't have to.
Give me a different reason.
Yeah, no, that... I guess the fact that I'm out here talking with you, I didn't just come in and start spilling all of your emotional baggage.
Right.
Look, all I'm saying is, I get it. But I just want to figure out some way to help. And the only way for me to do that is for you to place some amount of trust in me.
Okay. Cool. I love putting trust in people. Last time that happened, someone died. It was super neat.
Works out great, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You see this? He points to his neck. Got that when I was 8.
Alright, so here's what I'll do. Just for you, right, buddy? Sure. You got my fucking permission or whatever. Any of you, any stranger walks into that room, my room, I attack them on sight. If I see any of you, I attack you on sight. No moments to talk me through this shit. No opportunity to explain yourself. You stay out. And if Alucard says that we need to go kick your ass, we will. Got it?
He lets out a gigantic sigh. Yeah. Okay.
Chill.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck, I've gotten soft. Anyway. Super glad that we could, orchestrate all that. It was super cool. Super neat. Mabel, just touches the, doorknob to the observatory. Okay. Anything else you want to say before it's a kill on sight?
Don't forget your tea. He just holds it out.
Fuck off. She takes it nonetheless.
See you never then.
You know what? That sounds like a fucking peachy idea.
It's so soon. No.
I am literally not even controlling that token. That's Scarlet doing the jet right now.
I don't know. That's me doing that. Just like, huh. You wonder how that conversation is going in Sosu.
Kill on
Slam.
sight. Maple jumps
Guys,
in
I wanna
Sosu
see-
and slam dunks her into the first floor.
Hey guys, I want to look into the telescope.
How about you look into
Getting some
Jaws
bitches.
of Oblivion? All right, congratulations. Encounter solved.
So, I asked it in the chat, I forget. Do we still need to find their third crystal, or,
Yeah, we haven't found it yet.
Let's hope it's not in there, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, we looked in there last time.
Yeah. According to Mabel, they looked top to bottom and like sort of explored the whole thing and didn't see anything either. So
I can't
Sorry,
wait for it to
guys.
appear in the secret room that appears when we fight them.
I get, that's the thing, I get the feeling, personally, that, because Royals was under the pew in his room, and that's the only third boss fight one that we found. It might be in their boss rooms, I don't fucking know.
Hear me out. You guys we're all such fucking idiots. See, that's the thing. The crystal was in, Alice's heart the whole time, so...
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I fully expect it's in the bottom half of the Capri map that is continues to elude us.
I feel like
No,
I
that's
don't know if there's a way there.
Scarlet has said explicitly that's all that there is to the Capri map.
Yeah.
But I mean, can we really trust her?
Empty space at the bottom.
Just because.
For fucking battle assets!
Yeah. It's just
For in case you do end up fighting him!
Yeah.
Come out.
In any case.
That much space.
Come on!
In any case.
Do you not trust me? Come on!
If anything,
No.
if there is more to that room, I feel like that's because it's the boss fight room for them. So even if that's the case, it doesn't really change.
I mean, yeah, no, like I don't think we can get there any other way if there is something there. It's just,
So how'd the cake go?
So.
Cake went well.
All right.
Got the key.
Okay.
Don't go in there.
All right. Did you get the crystal or do you not? I don't.
Didn't get the crystal, but
Hey,
got permission
Alden,
at
how'd it
least.
go?
What the fuck is? Who said that?
It's me over here.
Why are you yelling across the room?
Cause I just came down.
Eldon just gives a thumbs up.
Cool.
Also, out of character, why'd you post your talent?
That was an accidental click.
Okay, I thought that was an accentuation of what you were yelling. I was like, what does this fucking do? What does this mean?
I hate the idea of like, what did you do? The sound waves travel over Eldon. Ugh. I feel the effects. Max stamina stolen.
Oh, an effect, you say? I'll post my talent in retaliation.
Talent war.
Ooh, the talent die. Very interesting.
I imagine from here we can probably just go deal with Sundown then. Grab everyone upstairs and deal with Sundown.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because I forget, how did your conversation with Leola go? Did you
Shut up! Shut up!
I'm just saying, are we allowed access or are you allowed access? Like,
Shut up! No, nothing yet. Shut up!
Wendro goes up and gets the other guys, and we hop down.
Yeah, so where do you guys want to go now?
Let's go to the lab.
Let's go talk
Let's
with
go-
Sebi.
let's go
into
murder-
the-
Sebi or Chalky? Which are y'all
Let's
guys
go.
thinking?
Murder Sundown.
Murder Sundown or visit Chalky? The choice is
Visit-
yours.
Visit Chalky, I think.
Visit Chalky
let's lure-
and then like, sorry.
Lure Sundown into the chalkboard room and then kill him.
Most probably a
Tries to
puzzle.
present him with one of Chalky's riddles and see how long he sits there pondering it.
Don't worry, guys. I've got this. We're gonna get him the genius trap, right? And then like, he sees something roll into his room, and he's like, What is that? He hops down from his little area. He goes, looks at it. Ooh, the Riemann hypothesis.
Sundown.
Ooh, the Riemann hypothesis.
Sundown be
Ooh, the
like,
Riemann
what
hypothesis.
is a riddle, if not a lock for the uninformed mind, you see?
I'm going to McFucking lose it.
Ooh, one letter and or number for the Riemann hypothesis. Very interesting. Anyway, so
Have us all together.
there you go.
Okay, we're over here. So Capri's doing well.
That's good to hear. So you're the
Also-
weird chalkboard I've been told about, huh?
I suppose so. There is a new there's a new riddle.
Hey there, friend.
There's a new riddle on the board.
Let's
You
see.
will
Alright.
never guess what it is. It's super hard and really difficult.
What do B, R, E, I, P, D, F, H, K, L, and N have in common? Well, it's not that they're vowels, because it's only E and I. It's not that they're
Probably not
consonants, because E and I are not consonants.
It's probably not that they're all in words,
They're not
because
like-
that's...
They're not like symmetrical. Well, I mean, B is symmetrical and I, but not R. Damn, that's a good riddle. I mean, let me is you, me. Let me look at it.
None of them are in the number 2.
What?
I guess none of them are in the number 2.
No, I
If
think
you
that's
spell out
stupid.
The number 2. None of these letters are in it.
You wouldn't make a stupid riddle like that, would you? That's the chalkboard.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, that's good. Okay, stares intently. Okay, so it's not like some weird meta riddle, right? Because like they're just letters. So I have to really think of what makes letters this. Oh, that's a really good one. Is it that they all have like the hard edge on the left side?
Yes, it is. It responds.
Yo, that's a
Congratulations.
dope ass riddle. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that one was pretty fucking good. Alright, yeah, no, that got me.
Well, I'm going to think of another riddle in the meantime.
Sounds good. I'm gonna call you Chalky. Sounds good, Chalky. Talk to you later.
Okay.
See, that one was far less natural. I just like the idea of you're chalky now, and they're like, oh, okay.
Before
Oh,
we move on.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's just before we move on, hey, Alden and everyone else, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Quickly, group huddle. Mention something. Just
I should have
Alden,
said
I know
it 15 times.
you
Just
mentioned.
fix that. There we go.
Yeah. I know you mentioned, don't go into the sisters' room and everything, and don't plan to. If for whatever reason we end up having to loop again, I would like to briefly get the chance to talk to them about something.
Yeah, sure.
But regardless of if I do or not, I just wanted to bring up something. Because I was thinking about it while we were feeding Capri and everything, and something stuck out to me in terms of the wording of the book and their situation, and that they had a wish of some kind.
Yeah.
So, I'm familiar with a person named Rainbow. Basically a priestess, I think, from my hometown. She has effectively a power that lets her grant wishes. And I think while there's not a guarantee, I think she might be able to, at the very least, solve their or help with their situation if a proper wish is made. And just once we're out of this, regardless of if I get the chance to talk to them about it or not, once we're out of this, I plan to go find her and make a wish for them.
That's fair.
See if it's even possible.
I feel like it might be possible. I don't know how she reacts to charity from people she doesn't know. And especially, I think it might be weird hopping from one wish that might not work to another wish that might not work.
I mean, you say might not.
I mean,
she
it's
has
a matter
proof
of
this one works currently.
Yeah, she has proof this one works. If
She has proof
if the
this
other one, here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, if the other one doesn't work, then the wish won't happen. Nothing happens, and everything's fine. There's whatever. Everything moves on as it is. If the wish does work, and I don't get the chance to talk to her, then she'll be aware in some way. I'm sure if not, she can be made aware, and she never has to know that someone else made this wish for her.
The color of the
just
Periapt.
happened.
Sorry, go on.
Ooh, so we get it for piecing. Nice.
Sorry, I didn't know you weren't finished. Continue, Amber.
Yeah, no, it's just regardless of the situation, the way I see it, basically, if the wish can't work, then everything it remains as is, and she doesn't have to know there was an attempt made either way. If it would work, then she would just be aware that something happened and their situation is better, and she doesn't need to know someone else made a wish for her. It's just a case of, I figure, talking to her about that might be another situation towards a peaceful resolution with them. But regardless, after this, I plan to at least go to Rainbow to talk about it afterwards. Because I do to help them possible.
Now, I hate to break this up, though the Periapt did switch color while we were talking.
What color is it?
Pinkish.
Alexander, did it steal your soul?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Alright, let's go talk to the resident stone man.
Yeah,
Switcher
real quick,
guy.
I'm gonna duck back in here. Hey, do you have anything you want to say in particular to Dr. Sundown?
It responds. Not particularly. I'm not sure if that man is deserving of anything, let alone my attention.
That's entirely valid. Just want to make sure.
Why do you ask? Question mark.
Because we're probably going to be talking to him, or not talking to him. We're going to have to probably have the displeasure of interacting with him soon. I wanted to know if theoretically there was any, zingers you wanted to throw his way or something.
Not particularly.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Kaelestis has moved on to a separate one. You can tell from aura alone that he seems to be getting bored.
Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe, because we did get told by Alucard that there are additional riddles after we open up the door, maybe the sister's last sparkle is locked behind a riddle.
Maybe.
We'll have to make sure that we go. Hey, Calestis, the thing changed again. Do you know what this one does?
He holds out a hand. Let me see.
Eldon, you're the one holding it, right?
Yeah. Slam dunk.
He makes a little sound for it.
Also, as an aside, Amber, I thought you were going to have Ellen ask how it went, so I had the fucking blush token just ready. Sorry, continue. Ooh, I like this one. This one's a fun little shade. Oh, that's sick!
Oh, yes, set that one right now.
Yes.
Bracketed to all missing pages of savoir faire.
It just imagine if it's like, bro, dog, I'm taking you to the front door. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta go up. It's like, well, we already knew that.
I'm just imagining that he switches it and everyone points at it like a fucking Wojak.
Yeah, you know.
All right. He switches it.
And we all point like a fucking Wojak.
Do you still need the electrical weapon, by the by?
We're about to go fight that asshole, so yeah.
All right. Not super fantastic, but it's the most that I could patch together on a short notice. Calestis holds out two, like, lack of a better term, bola/grenades.
Huh. I'll take one.
Hands it over, tosses it over.
Don't toss that. What is this gonna detonate? Like,
No, you need to pull a fuse.
Okay.
Pull a pin.
Don't scare me like that. All right, who wants the other one?
Sorry, what?
Who wants the other weird electric bola grenade?
Oh, someone else can take it. Tea time slowly ducks in the doorway
Not
and
him.
raises the slowly
Gen pulls
moves
out.
back.
Gen pulls out the plasma wreath. I'm good.
Oh
Very
shit, we
well.
still have
I'll
that?
take
That's
it.
sick.
Eldon
good,
takes
Eldon.
the grenade, I guess.
For your sake.
Red grounder. Oh, that sounds sick. Oh, 8 Ooh. LC cold and electric. Ooh, this one's pretty good. I might need to burn some stats after we kick his ass.
Maybe so.
Especially considering I could theoretically boost its electricity with my... Or is it 3 LC cold and electricity, or 3 LC cold and shock, just to confirm?
Shock.
Alright,
I don't know why I put down
I
electricity, I guess.
It's because the word was on here. I just wanted to make sure that that's what it did. I read it as shock at first, and then I was like, wait, so this is electricity. Is it just saying it does electrical damage? Or okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, that's a sick-ass weapon, I'm gonna be honest.
Custom made. We need to be using the best at all times, you know?
Yeah.
You know, this might seem a little bit like generic. You wouldn't happen to like have a cool scythe or something?
Well, it depends on how you mean. They hold out a hand and create a scythe from like it like solidifies from a cloud of black miasma. I am a Reaper biologically, so to some extent, you know.
Yeah, sorry, I meant like to rent for a moment. Though your own is actually pretty good.
Well, I'm not giving this away. It's a very important technology that we need to... Well, all this to say, I'll take a quick look in the trunk, but I don't think so, but I'll come back to you on that. And okay, while I'm at it, just because I feel like it, I'm sure that I could technically do like some paperwork to be like, hey, I'm actually helping out this group for a little bit, but that's going to take a while for me to actually like fill out, so just you know, I'll get back to you on that, I guess. Anyway, that's that, I feel.
Thank you much.
Mm-hmm. They, take out the crossword again. New one yet again. So yeah, with that, you guys can, fuck off. You want to go to the lab?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
Murder,
Alright,
stabbing time.
Yeah, you get to see the museum for the first time.
Oh,
It's super
boy.
cool.
Right. So
Wow.
So I know we haven't like properly discussed it. I've just been going on an assumption. Are we gonna try and pacify Sundown, or are we just fucking killing him?
As an aside, to confirm though, as we're going down, does the parry up to give us any pushes and any pulls in any direction, or is it just it doesn't seem like active right now?
No, doesn't seem active. I'll mention when it is.
All right, that sounds good because that means that we've done literally everything we can so far.
Now,
Fuck yeah!
Now, just to be clear, right? This room has cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to request that we were having this conversation on the elevator.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, well, here's the thing, right? We could just beat the shit out of here, and then, like, I think maybe it might be best, considering my predilection, if we really want to fight him, I can just sort of strip away his toys, and then he can punch us, yes, but, like, I mean, he can't really punch us that well if we just, like, walk away, so... Like, maybe we, like, remove his, like, gadgets and all of that, and then we leave so that he can't really cause any harm. Or maybe we, like... Maybe we should, like, stroke his ego. Maybe be like, hey, we're fans of your work. We've heard about you. Maybe... All of us have epithets, so it's not like... We can't really...
I mean,
Wait,
do I? And so Sue kind of focuses for a bit, and all epithets. The clone looks at her, and it's like, wait, no.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
Alright.
think I can pretend to like be positive about him.
Yeah.
You know, I should have thought about that. As she says, as she continues to have no sign of an epithet.
Well, that's clever. I think we should find some way to get a little dastardly trick on it. Maybe. Now hear me out, right? I discovered from when me and Ensosu were out down here earlier where he keeps the remote where he has control of Atlas and Artemis, right? What if one of us goes in, flatters him a little bit, and then after that, we maybe they try to pocket it off him, or maybe, so to speak, find a way to get him into some sort of position, and then I take the remote from him and have one of his guys hold him up and give him a noogie or something. I don't know.
Well, I guess as long as you can get like the remote off of him, then I think that's a good enough like starting point.
Alright, I zoned out while I was thinking about how stupid I was for killing my own clone. Do I need to keep hiding my epithet or no?
It might be helpful, theoretically, if we want to sneak up on him. If we find some way to get him into a compromising position, then it might be easier to just get him.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say then, don't expect a lot from me, because I really only have the jacket in that case.
Alright.
I mean, none of my stuff is epithet, so...
I don't know, if you said that before, I don't know, something feels weird with it, I don't know what it is. I think it's like, maybe mostly the cards, but I don't know, the cards might have sparked something in you, man, I don't know. Start guessing, do you have any words that come to mind when you think of what you do?
He looks at the card. Fool?
I mean, other than that one. Don't look at the card, just think. Okay, now just to make sure, your epithet isn't full though, right?
No?
Okay, I listen. I feel like I feel that there's some other guy that's out there that has it, but like I just wanted to make sure, you know. Okay, is there back to the thing? Is there any other words that come to mind? Like scar or something?
No?
Deck.
Wander.
Deck.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. Like again, I feel like he might have an epithet. I feel like he should know it if he does. I don't know. Like he might not. It just feels weird.
Terminate?
No?
We can get back to this later, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't, you know.
Maybe it isn't after that. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe it's one of them alias thingies. Maybe that's why it's like conditional. Of yeah, no, you have to do something like this because that's like the drawback or something. Maybe I don't know.
Hey.
This is a long elevator ride.
Yeah, I mean, considering how like all the other rooms were breaking and stuff, I feel like just a long elevator ride's a lot better, you know. I
Listen,
think
you all just get. You all
The
just get to,
elevator's at the bottom. We were just holding the door shut button.
Listen. I'm just saying, you guys all get to like ride along with the elevator like normal. I have to make an active effort to keep up.
if it's a long elevator ride, then you're not really. I don't know. You're burning your calories, I guess. I don't know.
Let's go out into the
Do ghosts
fucking
have calories?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and so soon I want you to think about that and ask yourself,
Can you
what calories?
Listen, I don't know. There's the ghost plane. Is there like a ghost sandwich you could eat?
Alexander.
Oh shit! Where'd Wendro go?
Wendro started going up to the right.
No, that was just supposed to being a dumbass.
Oh, got it. Let's work together so we can get the electricity over there.
Oh, okay, that's a giant robot. That's scary. And she's, just doing the whole acting of the bit. This is a lot of weird, neat stuff. Holy shit, a lock. That's cool. I wonder what it's about. Presses the button.
Oh god, one sec.
Oh, no.
Locks are quite curious things. They bind the secrets that we hold close to our chests. They prevent any would-be trespassers from waltzing into our homes. Well, have I created such a device to go towards that necessary purpose? It's quite simple, you see. Hi, James.
Beautiful.
Damn, that's cool as hell.
Hey, Alexander. Care to help me, zap this thing?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Excuse me.
I assume this Tesla coil is just a Tesla coil, right?
It's sparking, so,
Yeah, no, that's just Wendro saying that aloud.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
positioned,
1,
babe.
2,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's rock it, and then he just...
It's 3 damage, right?
Yes. So both of you take 3, you sons of bitches.
Dunzo.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is done.
Mm-hmm. I do want to ask how much longer we want to go, because we could end it off here and do the sundown part plus Leola plus L plus ratio next time, or try and finish this up.
That's what I was about to say. I think the locks clanking to the floor is a good spot to cut it for now.
Yeah. I was about to say, I'm flagging hard.
Oh,
understood.
Okay.
I'm personally
That's
still good,
fair.
but we have been gone for about 4 hours, and we did a lot this time.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just thinking. I was just thinking, like, oh man, let's handle sundown and then end.
Nah, that's a whole ass
It'd take
boss
another
fight.
like hour
Plus,
or 2
Yeah,
hours.
we're
we still
actually
have to
fighting
get
him.
we still have to get through the up until him as well. You have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
We can't just
The hell.
skip past the robot hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I feel like this is a more or less good place to cut it for now. At least I would say.
All right, then let's fucking stop it.
Yeah. No, speaking
Hi,
of
everybody.
stopping it, sorry, you go ahead. You're the GM. You get to make the spiel.
Hi, everyone. Do you want to stop not knowing when we're doing our things?
Well, do you? Do you, cowards?
Fine dining our Discord server.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you can know what we're doing. It's great.
And you know what else is great? Scarlet session. You know, that's what I think is great. You know, some might even say,
It's
the
episode
greatest.
192 of Destruction Bench Agreement.
Yeah, some might say that. I think those guys are nerds.
Episode 192, the Destruction Bench Agreement hypothesis.
Yeah, no, speaking of the Riemann hypothesis, why don't you ream on some bitches and join us next time? Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Wow, Bows, you can't
Goodbye,
just
chat.
ask people if they ream on bitches.
Now he's not asking, he's hypothesizing about it.
He's hypothesizing about it.
Yeah, and I'm hypothesizing.